I was busy dreaming, building us a world, daydreaming up a good life that wouldn't hurt and wouldn't spoil. The sun never set there, the water clean and pure. In the beauty there was purpose, so certain, safe and sure. I could live this
Ready.
life forever, but from far, far away. I thought I heard you calling, you said I could not stay. And I woke up in a fever, my calculations were wrong. The pillars could not hold us, and the angels are gone. When hope makes you bleed, when life gets you down, there's all the love you need underground to make a way for the dark hearts, to feel the love I found. There's all the love you need underground. We dream away. We dream away. We dream away. We dream away. Picture of a sunset above a turquoise tide, the beauty of a just world and the convenience of a lie. I tore down that picture. There is no other perfect life, but in the dirt under my fingers, maybe something will survive. When hope makes you bleed, when life gets you down, there's all the love you need underground to make a way for the dark hearts, to feel the love I found. There's all the love you need.
Okay.
Underground. We dream away.
You there, Kill Switch?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. And then just waiting on Amanda then.
My music's a little bit too loud.
Fair. Well, I don't know how long she's going to be.
When you find your love, you'll find your song. Even though you've been digging through the break of dawn. You've been pushing and the push is gone. You think it makes you strong. But oh, nobody knows where it goes, where it goes.
I'm here.
Welcome back. Ready to get started?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Alrighty. So, Let me just pause this music and then let's get into it. Oh god, my microphone's rolling around. Hold please. Okay. Why stay in one place when you don't have to? My microphone just then. Alrighty. So, welcome on in, everyone. We are finally back. Hello, hello.
Hey,
Hello.
hello.
No.
Perfect time to blow my nose. Hold on. All right, so last session, a lot of you had a relatively long conversation with the steward of the tower, custodian. That's the word.
All right. That's the wrong screen. I need to look at the other one. Maybe? Nope. Okay.
After your long conversation with Gideon,
It's time.
you learned a number of interesting things. I guess the technical term would be you confirmed a number of things, such as your suspicions about the vampires being responsible for the plague. Gideon also aided you in expelling Zin from Seda, and now you are headed to the lava beneath the tower to cast those gilded glutton items into the lava to permanently banish or destroy, unclear, Zin. On the way down, you were attacked by a number of skeletons set to guard the secret entrance to the way down. After taking a number of hits, some of you ended up a little injured.
Okie dokie.
This is. I apologize. I've been doing the recap and I've been muted in Discord the whole time.
Oh no!
I thought we just went quiet.
I was like, oh, he's super quiet. It's fine. It's fine. He'll be back any moment now. I was gonna say, like, should we talk? Should we talk amongst ourselves and entertain everyone? No, we'll be fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything is fine. Welcome back. All right, recap again, my friend. You've practiced now.
So hopefully slightly more elegant this time. Last session, you guys had a long conversation with Zin, confirming a lot of your suspicions, especially about the vampires being responsible for the plague. Gideon helped you banish Zin from your person, Seda, and now you guys are headed to the.
Got rid of my dragon ticks.
headed beneath the tower to cast the Gilded Glutton items into the lava there to destroy or permanently banish. It's a little unclear which Zin from this plane. Yeah, on the way you did encounter a number of skeletons that attacked you after you opened the secret passage to the dungeon which leads to beneath the tower. And after that fight, you got healed up by your paladin friend over there, and now you are currently standing in the entrance to the dungeon.
Dun dun dun. And we go deeper. You go down.
So you guys were basically told about the, I guess, the creature that sort of lives down here, the torturer. He lives down here and tortures the individual that you were told is responsible for the plague spreading throughout Thodrick's refuge that had been all the way around the entirety of his tower, and he had to scorch it after the plague spread too far. as you guys step off of the final step into this dungeon, you smell an array of scents, including but not limited to decay and burnt flesh. You guys, knowing, or I guess remembering in this context, that Gideon had said not to avoid engaging this creature and preferably avoid being seen by him because he attacks the guilty, and if you're here and you're not supposed to be here, you are guilty. You guys proceed to sneak through. You guys can see the door that leads down into the stairwell below. Just as you guys are about to pass through that threshold, you hear the creak of a metal door behind you and whirl around to see this very large zombie, maybe 8.5 feet tall, come trudging out of a room. As the door swings open, all of you are swept with this racking pain, but you push forward and dash down the stairs before it has a chance to see you.
That's terrifying.
Give me 2 seconds.
Just being in its presence makes you sick. This is a great place we found. We should vacation here all the time.
All right.
I mean, top part's all right.
I was being sarcastically, specifically here, but yeah, the top part was great. The baths were nice. I think I've ever taken a bath in water that wasn't like river water.
That's probably true.
For Seda specifically, I would imagine. I imagine there are probably actually baths in the town, but I feel like Seda's like, I took a bath already.
Yeah.
Where? In the creek outside. What?
I just took a dip in the river. It's fine. You find yourselves dashing further and further down these stairs, long enough to the point where you don't feel like you can dash anymore. It's been quite literally minutes of you just going down and down and down. Somewhere off in the distance, you can see the very faint, red glow. This very faint red glow. You continue down these stairs for at least 10 minutes before you feel the heat waft up from beneath. Once you guys get to the base of these stairs, you see out in front of you the glowing red light of this magma. Across it is this metal walkway. Let me bring you guys to the proper map here. Hopefully you guys can see. Directly in front of you in the center of the walkway is a pedestal with this small crystal sphere sitting atop it. Beyond that, you see what appears to be some stone with another pedestal and the Bane skull sitting atop that.
Well, shit, this is there. I feel like, okay, well, there's lava there? That lava that we see?
Yeah.
Is there lava to the left and right? Because we cannot see through it.
So that is
wall?
rock face as you come further down.
All right.
So you come to the end of the steps, and then this metal platform goes out from where you are over the lava.
Oh god, could you fall through it? Are the gaps big enough to slip and fall through?
They are not. Sorry
Okay.
about that. They certainly look like it, but they're not.
You'd have to try.
Yeah, you'd have to make a concerted effort to actually squeeze through them. But you could get your foot stuck in one, and that'd be a problem.
Great.
But I will say that if you guys want to sort of proceed forward slightly, you do see that the metal platform itself is maybe 10 feet above the magma.
Wow.
Holy crap. So it's
How hot is this bridge?
that.
It's not hot enough to melt your shoes, but it's hot enough that it would probably burn you if you put your hand on it for a couple seconds.
So we could cook here, is what you're saying.
I imagine Sterling is very uncomfortable.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's a
You're-
very
you're-
hot
you're-
place.
You're a can. You're steaming yourself right now.
You're relatively certain you don't want to be here for more than like 15 minutes, or you're going to have some real problems.
All right.
But luckily, doesn't Met have that new immune to fire stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, if Amet just dove in the fire, only her and the armor, she'd be fine. Although I don't know that
she'd
you'd want
like
to do
that.
that.
Yeah, don't do that. Climbing out would be difficult.
There are no shinies in the lava. We assure you
What
of
is
this.
that thing in front of us? The blue gold.
That is
thing.
the blue crystal sphere. Hold on,
What
you're
is
I don't
talking.
remember him
you're
mentioning anything
I'm talking to
about that.
character. Yeah, I'm like, what is that?
Okay, so to be clear,
I don't-
this is the stairwell, and
Yeah.
this is the crystal sphere.
Yeah,
I
but
realized
what-
the stairwell's kind of gold looking, so I wasn't sure which thing you were talking about.
I will step 5 feet ahead and use my Eldritch Sight, or what's it called? The Eyes of whatever's. It's been a while, okay?
Eyes
it
of
was
the
Eldritch
Undying
Sight.
Mommy. Yeah, it is magical.
What school?
Abjuration.
It might be.
That's
why
that's the defense one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this might be why the walkway isn't melting.
Yeah, I think that is some type of alarm or checkpoint or sentry device.
It's something. And even though you would have passed them coming down here, you did leave your mastiffs in that waiting room, by the way. Just to continue that clarification.
Yeah. Doggy's still.
Those dogs might come in clutch against a fireworm.
What do you guys want to do? At the
Um,
moment, nothing seems to be reacting to your presence or anything.
All right, should we check it for traps? Or do we just want to give these things to you, Amet, and have you go chuck them in? Seda turns and looks at Amet. Still wearing said cape, because used to it.
I feel like it wouldn't hurt to look for traps first, right?
Yeah, probably not.
Right, give me a perception check. Amet, if that's what you're doing. Yeah. Oh, actually, I apologize. I did forget to mention something. You don't see any traps with your 22 perception. However, your detect magic does denote a thin, like magical line of evocation going across.
Mildly important.
So you're like, check for traps, and Mortis is like, oh, I see something right there, sort of across there.
Some
You know,
type of
everybody looks
magic
at
barrier
it, but
there.
the rest of us don't see anything. So
And it
Yes,
is
there's-
definitely evocation.
Yeah, there's a evocation line ahead of us by a few 10, 15 feet. I would assume that would be a trap.
And what Amet see, now that he points that out, I'm just going to carry over your 22 perception, is you see there are very, very faint, like, magical runes on either side of this walkway. Sort of like, you see what I'm saying, on either side? Like, there.
I
and
guess
there.
I just kind of point up at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look to them, and they seem to be powering that, like, strip of magic that would trigger.
well, what happens if you mess with those?
You, as in me?
Technically, this is up to the GM, but technically rogues can disarm magical traps.
Absolutely. Yeah, she can absolutely head up and use thieves' tools to try and disarm them. Just difficult to see without the magical eyes, was all I was trying to say. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to, you can go up to the magical runes and try and use your thieves' tools to mess with them a bit. Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Left or right?
This one. Right?
Yeah, right. Okay, give me thieves tools.
And maybe
Um, is it strength?
Dexterity.
Dexterity?
Yeah, let's do dexterity. Yeah. So you score across the arcane rune. The actual ribbon of evocation across the walkway doesn't flicker out, but that rune does, and the ribbon that you can see, Amortis, sort of like slightly fades a little bit.
Oh, I think that worked.
well, should we get the other side too?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it's working.
Yeah, roll it. It's still dexterity is fine.
Slowly backing up.
Oh, no problem. You just
Nice.
the line, like the line of evocation, just sort of like just fades away, and now that is dealt with.
Okay.
So you guys can proceed from here if you'd like. Oops,
Either
I'm
of you see
drawing more.
anything?
No, that besides the defense crystal, whatever that is.
Okay. Keep
Is
an
that
eye out.
30
Let
or
us-
60 feet for that? I don't remember.
I think it's 30, but I can double check.
Yeah, please do.
For some reason, I want to say 30.
But yeah, you guys can move forward if you like.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah, so you don't really see anything at all.
Okay, let us know if the orb starts doing anything.
So
Now
once you get to within maybe, I think that's 15 feet, right? Yeah. Once you get within 15 feet, let's say for Amet and Sterling, you notice that the temperature drops drastically. You'd say it was probably somewhere in the realm of 120, 125 degrees Fahrenheit, and it drops down to like just a cozy 85.
Oh,
It's weird because you're getting closer to like an open area of lava.
yeah, it gets cooler over here. I guess maybe that's what the orb does.
Let's see if I can give you guys a little 15-foot aura of that. Make it like ice blue. And everybody can see it. Bam. Yeah, it's just cooler in that little radius. What do you want to do?
Yes, advance a little bit more.
Moving closer to the crystal orb of Chilltown.
Yeah, it's nice and cool right here. It's a lot better than being out there with the heat of the lava. So let me just double check a thing real quick. Yeah. So as you guys come out past this rock face that you were sort of stuck between, you can look on either side and you see these almost like small islands, like pressed against the stone of the cavern. You can see that below the stone area that you walked from, more magma goes down beneath it and just sort of vanishes, and you can't really see where that ends up. Often this direction over here and this direction over here, past this little island which has like this like almost cavernous wall against it. It's just open, like an open magma field almost that
Nice.
goes on for quite a while.
Okay, so are we gonna chuck the dragon bits into the?
Zeta has never seen lava before.
Fair.
I don't think nobody has.
Yeah, no, I was just making a statement. Like, if at this moment in time, like, as this close to like this kind of like raw, natural, like elemental power, just bubbling, turning, and boiling, and currently in a nice 80 some odd degree coolness, watching all that just pure destruction. That just kind of almost like an awe, just kind of like looking at it just expand for, as you mentioned, just goes on for a long ways. This underground cavern just full of this twisting, burning, molten earth. Just,
Yep.
kind of sort
Yeah.
of just like, wow.
I figure all of them are just kind of watching that stuff.
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to bring it up and actually mention it. So,
Oops.
Yeah.
Don't go in there.
Yeah, don't go in there.
Don't go in the wall. That's not
It was
allowed.
a misclick. It was a misclick.
Man's over here melding into stone.
Ooh. But yeah, that Seda just kind of stands there and goes, wow.
Fair.
So, cloak, ring.
Yeah.
You gonna grab, sort of just take them all off and toss them all down?
Yep. So anyone wanna, just in case there's, I don't know, any kind of tether or anything, wanna hold my belt or something?
Yeah, okay. Sterling gets a hold of their belt. Just
Absolutely.
in case.
Just
kind of grab. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if you're gonna drop them or throw them.
Well, if I could Sterling's a big guy, I'll probably be fine. Get close to the edge there, just kind of drop him in. I don't need to throw this shit. Just drop it in the lava. Bloop.
Yeah. As you let go, it seems to fall. It falls to 5 feet, and then it's about to hit the magma, and this spectral claw appears right beneath it, and starts to raise it up to your eye level. And you hear the
God
voice
damn it.
of Zin.
I hate you.
We can't have that. Now that those meddling bones aren't around, I'll drain your life force and be reborn. Zin tosses the cloak and the amulet behind all of you. As they hit the ground, molten gold swirls around them, forming into 2 golden humanoids.
Ugh.
The cloak and amulet adhere to each. Seda, he then chucks the ring right behind you. It clatters, which I guess is also behind Sterling at this point. It clatters onto the metal walkway. It slowly forms into a similar golden humanoid, but with a sickly black tar substance crisscrossing it, as if gluing it back together. Zin scowls, and he speaks again. Well, this tarnished relic will have to do, I suppose. Attack. Leave enough for me to have my first meal in a century. Everybody roll initiative. And I will put them where they are as you do. Oh, hold on, I forgot to clear from the last fight.
Don't forget to click on your character before you roll.
Wait, no. Okay, now roll initiative. You got a 4. We'll remember that.
The dice will remember this. Can we maybe forget that?
I clicked the right person.
This is the one that's right here. This one's over here. Zen is floating right about here. Alrighty. Let me just get the... It's that one, and it's that one. Roll it. Ooh, that's not great.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
I'm hearing roll 20 through somebody's microphone, and it's funny to me.
Is it me? It might be me.
Don't
Could be me too. This boop is kind of loud on my end.
Seda, you are first up, and I think at this point somebody's still got their hand through your belt loop, or however he was holding on to you.
Sterling.
Yeah, however Sterling was holding on to you, and Zin is 10 feet away, and you really want to jump at him, but
No.
that'd be a bad idea.
Ghost man's over there. That's okay. I also have a bow.
Fair.
And he a ghost. So that's fine. Fuck that guy. Seriously. Seda's just gonna be seriously, just unexist, please. Because saying die doesn't really work, but unexist is, So I
Just
believe this
vanish already.
just vanished already. I think this would be the phantom bow. That's the one I'm looking at here. Okay. So bonus action is going to be, do I want a hunter's mark first, or do I want to do the other one first? Because I only have one bonus action. Bonus action. That's the first time. Let's do bonus action hunter's mark because that one actually has more bang for your buck. So we gotta do bonus action hunter's mark. Boop. I don't need to. I mean, I guess I could just put it in. I don't need to do that. I just want to read it. I don't need to read it. Why am I reading it? I know how the spell works. I cast hunter's mark on the ghosty specter of Mr. McDouchebag.
Nice.
Because I don't like
Vin,
it.
please. He is
Zin. Yes, that's fair. That's,
Vin. He's a villain.
he is
Show
a villain.
some
It's true.
respect.
Zin. All right, and then I want to shoot him with my mithril. No, with my phantom shot. Maybe. Hopefully. Please shoot him.
That'll hit.
Good. And then I'm gonna do some damage. And that is, and depending if he counts as undead.
Technically, he would not.
Oh, okay. You're not a specter.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. I was remembering something else. He does count as undead. You are correct.
Okay.
That is
I was like,
my fault.
right.
I just had a flashback to like literally 2 years ago from a thing that happened.
you're good.
Oh my god.
And then I have to roll a d6. D6. Pew, pew. Only a 2. That's okay. And then I roll again because I have 2 attacks. That one doesn't hit.
No, that will not hit. He is going to, at the end of your turn, assuming you don't want to move at all, which I don't think you can unless you want to try and drag Sterling.
I'm held currently now.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait, you can't do that. Never mind. He is going to use a bonus action to cast a cantrip at you, Seda.
Oh.
Just double check a thing. So that would be. You need to succeed on an intelligence save.
Oh, good. This is gonna be great. Yep. How's that? How's that for a fail?
Aw. I don't think this is gonna help that much.
No,
Yeah.
it's not going to put you over the edge. No. So you take 8 psychic damage, and you have you subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw you make before the end of Zin's next turn.
Okay.
That's one legendary action. Next up is the Cloak-Bound Gilded Guardian, which is just going to turn and swing a heavy, like, golden fist at Amet. Let me just double check a thing. 10 definitely doesn't hit you, and its second attack is a 15. I don't think that hits Amet either.
No. 18.
Well, that's all that man's can do. All right. So next up, Zin is going to use his last 2 legendary actions to conjure a shower of molten gold from above you. Everybody needs to give me a dexterity save. One of you has a minus 1d4.
Minus, yeah. So I'll do this. 21. I mean, I guess I'll roll the d4 instead of just giving myself -3.
I have no idea why I was set it.
Oh my god, I'm a prophet.
Love to see it. So yes, that is a success, a failure, and a success. All right, so let me roll some damage. You were all coated in gold. Anybody who failed, sorry, which would be Immortus and Sterling. You failed, so you've got this like molten gold covering you. You take 14, but it is halved because of how close you are to the orb.
Oh,
7. Okay.
that's nice.
Hmm.
So do I take? I'm sorry, I sneezed. Do I take half damage because I saved, or?
You take no damage.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check. The sneeze kind of like broke my brain for a second. So.
That's fair. I've had the same, so I get it. All right. Oh, the amulet bound is going to go next. I keep losing my mouse. I think my mouse is dying. Like, it just stops working for a couple seconds. It's really annoying. Yeah. It is going to turn, and you see the amulet that's, like, adhered to its chest glow, and it rears back and breathes fire out of its mouth. Can I get... let me double-check the range on this. 15-foot cone. Yeah. You have advantage on the save, Sterling, because you are behind the podium here.
Oh.
But Amet and Immortus need to make a dex save. That's a success, which will be half damage in a moment. That's a success. You're a rogue, so there'll be no damage. Is that at this level? I think. Oh, geez. Now I don't know. Hey, everybody succeeded.
Nice.
But some of you take 13, which is halved. Oh, Jesus. And then it's halved again because you're so close to the orb.
6. So 3.
Hey, that's not too bad.
And then if it's
Shit.
fire, doesn't like Amet not take any of it?
Amet, I don't think Amet takes any because she's a rogue, right? Because she
Well,
succeeded
she's
on the
also
save.
wearing the
It's
armor.
also immune to.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I guess you didn't even have to make the save at that point. Then I'll try to remember
Yeah. That's okay. You let the armor do its job. It's fine.
that. Amet, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Are these count?
I-
Do these count as ranged attacks? I'm sorry.
That was like a spell effect kind of thing.
Okay.
That it just did was like a spell.
All right.
What do you want to do, Amet?
Can I try to stab at this guy?
Absolutely, you can. That, however, I'm afraid will be a miss.
Man.
Just pings off the side. Do you want to move it all or nothing?
Hug the orb. Don't touch the orb. The orb is great. The orb is good.
Orb is probably very cold.
Yeah, don't hug the orb. You might get stuck to it like on a lamppost in winter.
Ouch.
I was gonna say, I'm not actually gonna do this, but I feel like if it was less spooky looking, she would be on top of it already. I think I'm just gonna sit here for a minute.
Fair. It looks like somebody didn't get you.
It's me.
in-
It was 4.
Mortis. Let me add a turn for you. What's your dex?
My dex.
Your dex modifier, yeah.
My dex modifier is 3.
Alright, let me just double check if you go before or after him. You go before him.
Good.
So you are next.
In that case, we're just gonna shimmy to the side and using the bone hand, I'm going to cast Vampiric Touch and touch this dude.
Nice.
And this is a melee spell attack, so do I get advantage?
Yeah. I would
Do
say
I
so.
have... Where's my spell? I don't have that just on handy. I roll 1d6 plus 6. 1d20 plus 6.
That'll
And
hit.
2 because it's advantage. So
Yeah,
that'll be
definitely
3d6, and I get half because it's necrotic.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So how's that worded? Do you get half the damage you deal, or half the damage it takes?
Half damage it takes, I assume. Let me see. On a hit, the target takes 3d6 necrotic damage, and you regain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage dealt. So, if it's resistant to it, I guess it would, be less or whatever.
Yeah. So you would get half of what it took. So 3 hit points to you. But hey, that's a start. All right. Next up is Zin. That means he gets his legendary actions back. I think he's going to, just to be a little bit further away from this fiasco, float over here.
That won't save you.
Oh man, you still have your magic eyes up, don't you?
I do.
And you are just within range to see him cross some sort of like magical line, which I believe is also abjuration.
Oh.
As he crosses this line, you guys, yeah, I think all of you would see this. You see a bunch of these 4 in total skeletons just leap out of the magma.
Oh shit.
So let me get all of them up to where they leap onto right quick.
No! They're ads! That's good.
I believe that is token layer. Bam. They're not in the magma. They're supposed to be on the little island. We roll their initiative, and after we start turn order again, they'll get to go. Take their turns as normal. Alright, you got this guy. You got this guy. Then you've got this guy. Alrighty. So for the moment, none of them get to do anything. I think Zin definitely sees them come out of the magma too, and he goes, more meddling bones. He is going to hurl a gold flame bolt at Sterling. I think that might have been the wrong attack. 25. Or we can take the 16. I guess that'd be fair. Because it was the first thing rolled.
The 16 does not hit.
Oh, right then. He will attack again, which will be the 25. Yeah, because he has two attacks.
That's fine. That tracks. We're good with this.
Which I believe hits you for 6 fire.
Them skelly boys.
You can't get more coated in the gold, so don't worry about the second part.
Does the fire get out from the orb again?
Yes, it does. All right. So the ring-bound fella is about to attack you, Seda.
Oh no!
Let me double check a thing. No, not that one. Time kills your creatures. It is going to smash. That's not going to hit. Second.
I moved. Oh, that one hits though.
You like dodge one, but your face goes into
clocked.
the other one.
Just get clean clocked by the other one.
17 bludgeoning damage, and this like disgusting green tar. Or sorry, not green.
Dislocates her jaw or their jaw. Just bam. Ow, my face.
This like disgusting black tar coats like the side of your face and like all down the front of you a little bit.
I don't like it.
Fair. Next up is Sterling. That was a solid punch on his part.
Yeah.
So Sterling is thoroughly sick of these shenanigans.
That's fair.
So, how solid do these golems actually look?
In what context? I mean, you can definitely touch them if that's what you mean.
Okay.
How heavy?
Oh, that's a fair question. Probably about twice as much as like a human of their size. Three
Yeah,
times
true.
at most.
So within the realm of your possibility, dude, because you've got that
Yeah.
stupid.
Herculean strength.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
think
you
Sterling's
could
going
just
to.
like tug me out the way, so
The peak of strength music starts.
Seda will
Dun,
just
dun, dun,
move.
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Seda gets
Yeah, it's good
pushed
music.
closer to the orb. Sterling is going to seize the ring golem and toss it into the lava.
Oh yeah, that's going to be an opposed. Let's see, athletics.
And since actually, have I used my where is it? Channel
I don't think you
Divinity
have
today?
used. I don't think you have.
Mm. You definitely haven't today.
So we're going to use Peerless Athlete.
The exact result of this attempt is going to be based on your roll, so let's do it.
So strength check.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah, which you have advantage on.
Which okay.
Get it. Oh, hey, that's definitely high enough. So, I imagine Seda does not like resist you moving.
No,
them.
not at all.
So you just shove Seda
Seda
right
helps.
here, like slip your hand out from their belt and grab this thing and just chuck it into the magma. Plop.
Plop. That's exactly what it would sound like too. Because lava is thick, but that thing's heavy, so it's a bit boop.
Yeah, and it's just really like bobs and starts to sink immediately. It takes so much damage. Too much damage. Yep. It starts to melt away, and you see like sort of like affixed to the top of its head, the ring starts to disintegrate, melt into this the magma as well. That one's straight up gone. As it melts away, you see Zin recoil, and he needs to make a saving throw. Where did it go? Zin, where are you? That's not right. There's a mistake on the sheet. 2 seconds. Alright. He's good for the moment. But you can see that he does not look happy.
Hell yeah.
And he is now glaring at you, Sterling. All right, let's reorder the turns. And Seda, you are still first.
Hooray. Time has changed. You are no longer first. Oh god, why? Okay. I'm now going to use my other bonus action to use that thing.
The
Wow.
hunters are the
Slayer's Prey.
yeah, that one.
To, do an extra d6 on this guy.
You hit him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I hit him, when I attack him. But that just does extra damage when I attack him. But I'm also checking. Is it all damage I do to them does more damage? So this means I'm just going to do a lot more damage when I do hit. All right, attack!
That'll hit.
Yay, damage. So that times 2. Then we'll do 2d6.
Let's add it all together.
And that'll be times 2. So numbers, math.
If it's any easier for you, he's resistant to all of that, so just the normal damage.
So just normal damage. There you go.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, it is a magical bow, and the force damage is technically force.
Oh no, I know it's.
Okay.
It's different resistance.
Okay. And then I'll attack
tell you
again.
about it later. You might want to know. Hit it. That will not hit.
Okay.
His
Then,
sort of like misty form just sort of like just bends around the arrow as it flies past him.
okie dokie. I don't really have a reason to move. Um, I guess I'll just go stand here. Just to like get out of Sterling's way and have a clearer line of not being. Oh, I don't actually know. This gives me cover from those two guys over there. I'm gonna stay here.
Ooh, you guys are still. Did Sadif? I've already forgotten who failed against the gold being stuck to you. It was Immortus and
Sterling, yeah.
Yep.
Sterling. So technically, Sterling would have taken a little bit of damage at the start of his turn that we forgot to do.
Yeah.
It would be halved, so it's not too bad. 5, but it's fire because it's burning hot metal stuck to you. So you have that just 2 damage. You take 2 damage. But I forgot to do that. Let's see. Okay. He's going to use a legendary action, and I need to double check the saving throw on this spell. I forgot. Oh, hello. Yeah. Nope, I can't find it. I gotta look it up. Sorry. Sterling, I need you to make me a. This is a bad idea. Wisdom save.
Oh, fun.
The worst person to use that on. All right. That's the
Good
legendary
lord.
action. All right. Next up is this guy. What's your movement, my dude? That's not the right guy. Huh, where are you? Yep, yep. Okay, okay. And then this. I think it's probably going to be here. And you see a heavily armored skeleton, but the armor has been melted onto it
Oh,
from the magma. As it gets to this point,
pinky.
It sort of just like walks like a normal skeleton, like hurries along, and then it gets to this point, and it slows and it sort of tilts its head and then just jolts forward at Sterling. You need to go ahead and give me a strength save.
I mean, okay.
Muscles bulging.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it like slams into you, like it clearly expected to knock you over. You will take half of this damage. So you take half of that. And you take half of that because it's fire.
So 3 total.
Yep. As it just slams into you and then it just sort of looks at you. But that's it for its turn. Alright, Cloak Bound is next up. Yeah, okay. It is going to. Yeah, I think. Comes over to Sterling and is going to smash.
Miss.
No. Nah,
Yes.
Gotta watch out for the 1-2 from these guys.
15 bludgeoning damage. And you are still coated in gold, so it gets an extra attack on you.
Seriously, that second hit is a doozy.
That misses.
Hot dang. That's a beautiful thing.
Is the bludgeoning damage magic?
No.
Okay, I can have that then.
Alright, it's this fella over here. Just do like that, and then That's a weird one. Yeah, okay. It's gonna run here, and then it's going to chuck its like slagged sword at this guy.
That
Yeah,
sounds great.
Get in on the action.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Chook. Wow. Hello. Yeah, that's a hit. 5 bludgeoning and 12 fire. That's not a critical hit, so the other bit does not matter. Yeah, next up is this guy, who's in a great position. Oh, he gets to roll to see if he gets his fire breath back. That is a no. So instead, he is going to use weakening breath.
Oh no.
So Seda, Amortis, and Sterling all need to give me a saving throw. Let me double check the type. Still, strength save.
Oh goody. And they died. Alright, hold
It's
on.
weakening breath, not death breath.
Alright, here we go. Strength. Save.
Mm-hmm.
Save.
Nice.
When
I have
one
Sterling next to me, so whatever that bonus is.
I don't know what his charisma
3.
modifier is. 3? Heck yeah.
15.
That won't make it.
Darn.
Sterling's the only one who succeeds. So the other two of you have disadvantage on strength-based attack rolls, strength checks, and strength saving throws for 1 minute.
Okay.
You get to repeat the save at the end of each of your turns.
I'm a dex-based character.
You know, I'm always making those strength attacks.
Alrighty. Next up, this guy over here. Gonna move up and attack the closest thing. Wait, actually, does it have to move? Let me double check. Ooh, never mind. 120 feet. It's just gonna start chucking stuff. Here you go.
If it's looking at me, it has to.
Immortus.
It's undead. Hey, it's got to do the undead thing.
That's going against
Please.
what you were saying. So, wisdom? Is it wisdom?
I believe so. Yeah.
I mean, it does make the most sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wisdom save. All right, let's see.
14.
3. So it like clearly is about to throw this at you, and then just looks at Seda and chucks it at her and or them.
God damn it!
Oh,
This class is awesome.
Oh my god!
That's so much. It's so much damage.
You only take the 14, which is halved.
Okay.
Here's a fun fact. Even though it didn't chuck that directly at you, as it slams into Seda, the little bolt of flame just bursts and showers both Sterling and Immortus for 4 halved fire
Does
damage.
splash damage.
Yeah. Wait,
This
actually,
class is bullshit.
that would hit a Met as well.
Oh, you didn't take the 14.
I know. I'm just
That would hit a Met as well for the
It is gonna be like
2.
ah.
So half of 4.
Mm-hmm. Yep, half of 4. So that would be 2 damage to Immortus, Amet, and Sterling.
Oh, damn. That looked like it hurt.
It does.
Were we healed
Not completely.
before?
No,
Okay.
not
No,
fully.
Sorry.
But hey, on a positive note, this one's going for that guy, which is not going to hit. It just like skips. This little bolt of fire just skips across the magma and fades away. Amet, it's your turn.
I am just gonna try to stab this guy again.
Okie dokie. That'll hit.
Nice.
Now you don't get your sneak attack on this. Because you don't have an ally within 5 feet or advantage. Yeah, so it's gonna come back around to Zin then. Unless you want to move it all.
I think I might move over here.
Yeah, you can use your bonus action to disengage and move 5 feet. You can totally do that. As a rogue. Fancy. Alright, it's Zin's go.
You know what I keep forgetting? That is a fucking bonus action. Excuse my language. Quaffing a potion.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
y'all are like hella close together now.
This is a bad idea.
This was
Thing's
always
called
a bad idea.
Fireball
Well,
exists.
Yeah, but half damage.
This, yeah, okay, fair.
Wow, that's a great higher level cast. Yeah, so y'all need to give Zin here a deck save.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my
He didn't-
inspiration on this.
He didn't hex my decks. Jesus Christ!
Didn't have to, apparently. Rip.
I have a 7 in my decks. 7.
Yikes.
Zeta is not having a good day. Apparently, she's just all They are all discombobulated. They're not having a time.
So for anyone who failed, you take 31 halved, so we'll call that 15 fire damage.
I'm at death's door. All right.
Oh, this guy needs to make a save. Remind me, can you just like willingly fail a save?
Probably.
I don't know actually.
Oh,
You there in the spells you can willingly save. It states that the truth spell. It states that you can willingly fail it.
So let's assume you can't for right now.
I will do some quick research and we can discuss it later.
Yeah. Fair.
I have thoughts.
Yeah.
So that is a failure. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Here, let me put a little marker on him. His like slagged armor starts to glow red as he takes the fire damage.
Oh, great. That's not ominous at all.
Here, let's do it this way. There we go. All right.
So was the 15 resisted with the?
I already did that
Do we
math.
have?
He halved it already.
Oh, you have it. So it's 15. All right.
Yeah. All right.
And I guess the ones of us that made the save take like what, 7?
Yes.
Oh, whew.
Sorry.
Okay, so
Sterling's
quick.
looking pretty
Willie-
flagged here.
willingly failing a save roll is a house rule. As per Raw, you cannot willingly fail a saving throw.
So I can't just choose not to dodge a fireball. That's
Okay, true.
weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah, it's up to the GM.
my thoughts
if-
would be any kind of dex-based save you could willingly fail because you just choose not to dodge.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
for the moment,
Before
we're gonna rule it as yes, you can. All right, Immortus.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Amet did not make that save. I just
Weird.
realized.
She's fire resistant in every way,
Oh,
shape, and form.
she's immune to fire, but
Yeah.
you know, I like to imagine that she just like looks at the fire as it just like crackles across her. She's
It's
like,
and
next.
Was that fireball a spell-like effect? Can I reflect that with my armor, or does it have to target me specifically? Actually, never mind. I forgot this dude's fireman, so that wouldn't do anything.
Oh, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna shimmy up here, hit this guy with some Eldritch Blasts. Because I don't want to go toe to toe with these guys.
That'll hit, yeah. 5 force. Remind me, did you take that thing that I can't remember the name of right now?
You mean the knockback? No, I don't have that.
Okay. Next. You got 2 blasts now, yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Get him. Hit. For slightly more.
Did we take the hammer of tears?
We did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he has it. I don't know if he's attuned to it right now. I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm not sure it's been an hour.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
Well, I mean, it has, but you haven't like taken a rest to attune to it yet.
Ah.
Because it takes an hour to attune to it, you know? You gotta do over rest or whatever. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. I hope. Alright, next up is Sterling.
Okay, first off, potion right now.
Fair.
What are the stats for the greater healing potion?
I want to say
Yeah.
44 plus 4, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Greater is 44 plus 4. Hey, I remembered.
So 15.
Not bad. That was the fireball, basically.
And Zin has helpfully brought his other golem over here. So Peerless Athlete is still in effect for the next 10 minutes.
And you didn't fail that other save.
I did not fail that other save. So it's going in the lava. Is that a strength check or a save?
That's an opposed athletics, because you're basically shoving them. You know? So, I mean, you absolutely can do that, but you can only shove a certain distance each time you do it. So you can sort of use it to reposition him, but you couldn't get him off even if you succeeded this time. Just as a heads up.
I guess the skeleton's in the way.
To go that
You
way.
know, maybe start pushing them the other way. Like a sumo. It's your test of strength. This is what you were made for, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, let's do that.
The Conan music starts playing, you know, when he's pushing the mill
Yeah.
at the
Shove
beginning.
it this way.
Dum, 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 dum,
Diagonally
dum.
left then?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, hit it. Wait, where'd you go? There it is. Oh, there you go. So you basically shove it to here.
It takes its old slot.
Let me double check a thing that might change my previous statement.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on. You can, you have 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
You can do it again.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
So roll it.
Oh.
Splash down into the lava. I just like melts into the magma, and that amulet sort of bobs for a second before it too melts away.
That laugh was in character.
Paladin's ruining everything.
A strength check? Who makes strength checks during combat? No!
All right. That seems to have done something. Okay. I believe that's it for Sterling.
Were we supposed to take damage from the molten lava?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually scrape that off this next turn.
So that's to Immortus, and that's to Sterling. Halved, except for the 1, because you can't really half that. Yeah, so come around the end of your turn, I think he's going to use his legendary actions.
Oh, hold on, let me put myself back. Oop, there you go.
Yeah, he's going to use his legendary actions. He's going to. Where are you? Got to use him before his turn. Yeah, he raises his hands upward and sends forth a wave of gold. And I believe that's a 30-foot cone.
Oh gosh.
That would actually be all of you. So you remember what you said about strength checks, strength saves? You got to make one now,
Cool.
and two of you have disadvantage on those.
I'll use my advantage to have a flat roll.
Okay. Oof. Ooh, nice.
I have no idea why I was still on advantage.
Well, don't you have advantage on strength saves during your thing, or is that only checks?
Let me click it again.
That does include a met.
Oh, yeah, checks. And
Alrighty. So anyone who failed finds themselves encased in this like molten gold that's slowly hardening around you. And everybody except Emmet takes this. That's no damage at all. Sterling, yeah, you took no damage from that. Emmet took no damage from that. Immortus and Seda took 2 damage from that.
Okay.
Although this like
That dude's adding up, man.
this pillar, or I'm sorry, this pedestal next to you is like getting coated in gold as well. You know, he's just making it fancier. That is it for his legendary action. So Seda, top of the turn order.
All right. I'm gonna drink a potion. I'm going to drink a greater healing potion, which I believe is 2d.
It's the 44 plus 4.
44. There we go. All right. With a dice 4d4. Boom. So 15. That's a number that gives me more than what I have right now.
You are restrained, but you can still do other stuff that doesn't require moving. So
Why am I restrained?
didn't you fail that save just now?
I got a 23. Does that fail?
Oh, you know what? I was looking at the wrong person then. You're right.
Oh, I was like, what? I got a 23.
You succeeded. You're not restrained. But even if you were, it wouldn't have affected your potion use.
Okay, cool.
So, that's
so
fine.
I take that, and then I'm going to step over here to have clear line of sight on this jerk bag and shoot him again. Maybe when I find my character sheet. There it is. Pachoo! Oh no, that misses.
I forgot who you were shooting at. Zin, probably.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a miss and a hit.
Yep.
My brain
And
just
then
died. I was like, what is
damage.
happening?
And then damage. So there we go. Since he's
16.
resistant to that type, yeah, it's this full damage, normal damage.
You're basically ignoring his resistance right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which, ironically, is specifically to you because you were attuned to those items.
Which is really weird. He must be like, why is this still hurting? What is this?
This shouldn't be happening at all. Hold on, I need to make a decision.
Actually, yeah, I moved it there. Maybe I actually move instead of there. Go 1. No, no. Okay. How much would it be to climb over this?
You're gonna hug the crystal? Yes, the crystal's cold.
I don't want to get near this guy and get an opportunity attack.
It would be considered rough terrain.
Okay.
Yeah, my brain has decided now's the moment to die.
There we go. I just kind of want to spread us out a tiny bit. That's really all the only goal there was. So.
Oh man, there's another thing I forgot to be doing this whole time. I'll do it next time. Yeah. I assume that's it for you.
Mm-hmm. I'm done.
Okay. This guy is going to make a swing against Sterling.
That hits.
Yeah, 8 bludgeoning, which you are resistant to, and 16 fire, which you are also resistant to right now.
So 4 and 8.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. +1. I forgot the +1. Which that's weird.
So minus 13 until.
Yeah. Next up is the cloak bound. Yeah, it starts to fly.
Of course it does.
It goes 60 feet straight up, so still in the same place, but it's 60 feet above. And because it's an action for it to start to fly, that's pretty much all it gets to do right now. This guy down here. Moves forward. Here. Well, now I gotta pick a target. One is Zin, 2 is Seda, 3 is Sterling.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm in trouble.
Oh no!
I mean, you might be. Give me a strength save as it sort of moves up to this point and it turns its head towards you and just jarringly jolts in your direction and slams into your chest like the other one did.
You don't have disadvantage on strength saves currently, right? So you should be
Here's
okay.
that.
If it pushed Seda, she'd be like, oh! They'd be like, oh god! I have been pushed!
It's a little
I
bit
shall
weird that
fall.
the Peerless Athlete doesn't actually give me advantage for strength saves.
Saves, that'd be really powerful. But checks
Yeah.
make sense.
Just like
Yeah.
before, it kind of bounces off of you. And since at the moment you're resistant to both of these, so half them and half it again, so you take 2 damage. It's like nothing as these like clearly magma-covered skeletons just start to ping off of you. Alrighty, next up is this guy.
Nevertheless, the Goliath is flagging again.
Yeah, this is a bolt going for a Met. Bop. That's a miss. Total and complete miss. This one over here is going to throw it Zen again. That's a miss. They're not doing great. A Met. As a reminder, this guy is 60 feet in the air right now.
Well, that's not helpful.
Fair.
I think I'm gonna run up to this guy and try to stab him.
Which guy? Oh, I see. Okay. Ha! Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's definitely a hit. So not only do you get sneak attack, it's doubled by the crit.
Nice.
Okay. So it being double means you get to roll the dice a second time.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Holy heck. 19. Very
28.
nice. Very good stuff. Let's see. That is that's it for you, which makes it Zin's go. because I kept forgetting to do it, I'm going to say it now. Remind me that everyone except Immortus is going to take damage at the start of their turn. And then also Immortus because he hasn't peeled the gold off of him yet. And I'll tell you what that is when the time comes.
Did I get hit by something I didn't know?
No.
Okay.
It is Zin's turn. It's something I forgot to do
Oh, okay.
multiple times.
That's fair.
Zin is going
Burn, baby,
to...
burn, burn.
He wheels forward. Hold on, let me double check. He's going to want to hit you guys and the skellies that keep hitting him, so... Or that hit him.
Fair.
So he's going to go... He sort of just hovers here.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's everybody. He rears
Do a
back
little bit of damage.
and breathes out this like golden flame. All of you need to give me a dexterity save.
Probably going to.
Yeah, the last time I did this dexterity stuff, I didn't make it. Thanks, dexterity.
I can't believe I probably made it.
All right, so Seda and Demet are the only ones that fail.
We have dexterity saves.
So you will take half of the. You will all. Let's try that sentence again. Those of you that failed will take half of this because of the resistance to fire.
Because of the blue, yeah. And Amet doesn't take any of it because she's immune to fire.
True. So 9 fire.
Okay.
And then there is a little more complicated. I gotta double check. I don't think anybody who succeeded takes anything.
Oh, okay.
Nothing?
Yeah, nothing on this one. There's a reason for that. So if you failed, you also take psychic damage. That's 14 psychic damage. On top of the halved fire. What did Amet roll for this save? 11, which means you failed by 5 or more. Amet, you need to give me a wisdom save. Oh my.
I was hoping it would fill up the square. It just fills up the top of the square. That kind of makes me sad.
So you failed by 5 or more and then failed the wisdom save. So, Amet, you are compelled to give Zin your dagger on your next turn.
What? Can I stop it?
Compelled. You were
You
compelled.
Yeah,
Throw it at him.
you gotta move over to him and hand it to him on your next turn.
No.
Would adding 3 to that wisdom save do anything?
No.
How about the dex save?
It would not, I'm afraid. Which sucks.
It wouldn't even clear the 5 or more part?
For the first one, which is, oh, hold on. Ah, you're actually, that's true. You are correct.
You're compelled to give the dagger, but then you remember you're standing next to a paladin.
There's like this tickle in the back of your mind, like, I kind of want to give that to him. And then you're like, wait, what? No, I don't.
No, why would I give this?
I'm
I
not
love
gonna
this dagger.
give him the dagger, especially not in front of the paladin.
This is my favorite dagger.
Your presence has inspired her.
I feel like you
Go ahead.
just hear me go, oh.
Oh, that's great. Immortus.
I'm gonna ping this flying dude. He thinks he's smart. Quite the range. With Eldritch Blast. Does that hit?
That'll hit. Ooh, all right. I think what you see is that he's like pulling this like golden brick out of his chest, and he's about to drop it on you, and then you just pew him right out of the sky. As the form of the Gilded Guardian is falling, it sort of just like bursts into this like molten gold and falls to the onto the walkway, and then the cloak just sort of flutters down over top it. So there's a cloak there where his token is.
All right, well, I got an extra Eldritch Blast. Who wants it?
Well, you got Skellies.
You got
Does,
Skelly, you got
does this-
Zan. Hit somebody. Take your choice.
I'll ping the dude that just got messed up by not Seda, Amet.
Oh yeah, Seda does drop. By the way, I wasn't just being silly. Seda just
Oh.
drops
Oh,
like a wet
yeah, I
blanket to the
imagine.
ground. Okay.
I almost wanted to drop after hearing all that damage myself. I didn't even get hit.
4 damage. All right.
I guess I'll move over. And will it take an action to push this cloak through one of these holes in the walkway to the lava below?
Well, you gotta pick it up, and then you gotta find one, and then you gotta do it. So yeah, all that together probably would, yeah.
Okay. In that case,
Stuff.
as a bonus action, I will drink a potion.
That's fair.
Do I have a potion? Let's see if I got any things bigger than that. I don't think I do. So I'm drinking a regular healing potion. 2d4 plus 2. Whoopity-doo!
Hey, 4 hit points. That could be the difference between life and death, maybe. Maybe. What happens next is really going to be based on how the turn plays out, or turn order plays out. God, words they're hard.
They are hard.
Let me double check a thing. At the end of Immortus's turn, Zin is going to use his legendary action for a thing. If I can find it. Yeah, he's going to use Dominate Person on Amet, and because you failed against Greed Flame Breath, you have disadvantage on the save. That is a Wisdom save. Yeah, so roll twice and take the lowest. That is a failure.
Even if she adds 3?
Which would be 15, which would be a failure.
Oh, drat.
Close. Well, that means you're gonna do what he says next round, which in this instance is stab Sterling. We'll get around to that.
Oh no.
Sterling, it's your turn. I don't think you notice anything different about Amet, but you did notice Seda go down.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that just yet, though.
He's busy.
Well, Sterling needs to peel off the gold.
Yeah, it's a bonus action to peel off the gold, so you can just get that off of you.
Oh, really?
Okay. Then sitting at 9 hit points is a bit disconcerting, so I need to lay on hands myself for about 10.
Oh, and yeah, it does happen at the end of your turn, the damage does, so you can peel it off without taking the extra damage. Just for clarification all around. But yeah, you just do it, you peel it off, and then you heal yourself from the sounds of it. And that's it.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be it. I can't really disengage if Can I disengage? Mm-hmm.
That's an action to disengage, unless you're a monk or a rogue, which you're not. Alright, so if that's it for you, next up is...
Do you have a bonus action, Sterling, that you'd like to use to like drink a potion or something?
That was getting the gold off.
Yeah.
Oh, the gold was a bonus action, and what was your action?
Lay on hands. For
Okay.
myself.
Okay, that's fair.
Seda, give me that death save.
Woo! In a second, I have to find my character sheet. Where is it? Death save! Let's roll a 20. That'd be cool. Nope. How about a 4? Failure. Click.
Well, that's not great. Alrighty, next up is this
How did
guy.
this roll around on the ground like,
Take a bit.
cough up some blood. You know, the good stuff.
Positive note: this is swinging at Amet, and Amet is immune to fire damage. Missed anyways. I need to remove.
Move over, Sterling. We have a new tank for this dungeon.
All right, let me double check a thing. Where is it? Okay. It doesn't get to do anything because it's dead. All right. So, yeah. So this one turns. This one right in front of you, Sterling, turns away and jolts towards Zin,
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it go.
slamming into him. What happens here, though? Wait, where the heck is his sheet?
Superheated slag. That's a great attack name.
Zin fails the save. Wait, is he immune to prone? He might be immune to prone. I mean, it tries either way, but let me double check.
Funny.
He's
My
not.
wife's immune to prone.
Ha!
Oh my gosh.
He's not. Yeah, he's knocked to the ground, which is what we call a success. So everybody except Seda sees this. As it knocks Zin's spectral form onto the walkway, it reaches up and wrenches open its slagged armor, pouring magma on top of Zin.
Oh.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
well, okay.
That was like a Dark Souls attack if I ever heard one.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
He does get a con save, but fails. This is
Goodness me.
a hell of a way to go out for Zin.
I'm sad that Seda's unconscious right now.
And I forgot to do the damage for the other thing, and he's
Kill
resistant to
by
all of it,
those
but
ass.
I
Good lord.
Wow.
Yeah, resistance does not help.
Wow.
The spectral form of Zin fades away.
That fucking skeleton needs a name. It's just become the new boss monster of this
Right?
encounter.
Does that mean the charm wears off?
It does. Fair call. It is this one who's gonna chuck some fire at Amet.
Oh, you get bonked on the head, and that's it.
Bonk.
Well,
Damn.
it's actually worse than you think because Sterling, you are adjacent, so you take
Fire damage. Splash damage.
6 fire damage, and this guy takes fire damage, which does this thing.
Uh-oh.
Probably fine. All right, the one over here can't throw bolts at Zin anymore because he's kind of dead. So it is going to. It just sort of walks this direction to the edge of the walkway and is gonna make a wisdom save and fail. So it goes from about to throw at you, about to throw at you, Immortus, and then you just kind of look at it, and then it turns and throws it at Sterling instead. And that's a miss. It is Amet's turn. You are no longer.
You're about to stab Sterling. You're like, wait, why was I doing that?
You're no longer mind controlled. Give me 5 seconds. I'll be right back.
Uh-huh.
But it is.
Stand there, the blade in your hand.
Yeah, I'm like, geez, Sterling, I almost stabbed you for some reason.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Just
It's past.
Noticing how broad and vulnerable your back was.
Yeah, there's this really soft spot right here in your armor. I was just gonna stick this into your kidney and swiggle it around a little bit.
You
And
have a
then go,
little
sorry.
gap in your plates just large enough for my knife. Would look so beautiful just to slip in there, just for a second.
hug my dagger. Almost lost it.
All right. What you doing, Amet?
Hugging her dagger.
Possibly cooing at it.
Just look at it like, what were you about to do, dagger?
I'm gonna stab the guy that's in front of me.
Oh, okay. It is the start of your turn. We got to do a thing I keep forgetting to do. You are within 15 feet of it. So you take a little bit of fire damage at the start of your turn, which
does nothing.
you're
Luckily,
immune to. Never mind. Gotta get used to that.
I really like this armor.
I mean, it's already negated like 30 damage on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be dead.
Oh no, more like 45 because of the fireball. Yes, that'll hit. Sneak attack. Yeah, don't forget your sneak attack.
I forgot the space.
It happens. That'll finish him off. I imagine you just like sort of like stab into like his pelvis and then swing your dagger upward, knocking his skull off, and it sort of clatters off the side of the walkway, and then the whole form of the skeleton falls to the side and magma just pours out of the armor.
Oh.
But you can move if you want.
Maybe you should go get the
Could
other boats.
Could I move up here?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
Alright.
Fair. All right. Let me just do a thing here. All right, Immortus.
Okay, so this is what I want to do, and then you should tell me like how the actions break down and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I want to do is put the cape in the lava. Can I put it through a hole, or should I run to the ledge and toss it?
Well, since it's a cloak, you know it's smaller. You can stick it through one of the like railings.
Did I roll a death save? Because we should still be in combat technically, because I'm still dying.
No, we're still definitely in
Oh,
combat.
okay.
I
I
don't
didn't
think it's
know where
been
we were.
returned again yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm at the inn.
Yeah, we still got a few skellies. You can sort of wedge it through the ground, but it'll take more time. I'll just flat out say it this way: it'll be your action and your bonus action to do that, or you could grab it and use your
in that
movement
case-
action to drop it off the side.
Yeah. After I
what I'm
do that, I'll do that then.
Just grab it and run to the side.
Run to the side and like toss it like it's a bad idea. I just made that up. I don't know how it lands.
Bam. All right, so it and that's it.
If I have if I have enough actions left, I'll try to get Seda up.
It's
If I don't, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean it's an action to feed somebody else a potion. So unless you have healing,
Do
word,
I still have a bonus action?
doing it that way, yes. So basically, you were either going to use your bonus action or your movement, and you use your movement. See what I'm saying?
Okay, sure. All right. That's what I want. That was my priority, so I got that done. So, carry on.
Yeah, that's done. All right, Sterling,
Yawn.
you're next up.
Okay, if Ceda's going to get up with a potion, then
Oh, it's the start of your turn. You take a little bit of fire damage from this thing.
If I crit fail, I die instantly.
just by getting a potion.
Have I gotten a potion?
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't able to do it.
No, I wasn't able to do it.
Oh, then
You do take 4 halved is 2 fire damage, Sterling.
from
Me too.
what?
Is that for me too?
Oh yeah, because because you have to start your turn within that space. You moved into that space.
Oh, I thought that was for the molten gold on me.
Oh, you should have just used your bonus action to peel that off. We can just say you did that because
Okay, that's what I was asking about bonus actions. If I can't get it up, okay, so never mind then.
yeah, you peeled it off. It's fine.
And Sterling already peeled off his molten gold.
No. That's from being in the aura of this guy.
Oh, you never mentioned that. Okay.
No, I kept forgetting, and then I did it with Amet, and Amet is immune.
Okay, and how much is it? Like 2?
Yeah, it's 4 halved.
Okay.
Yeah, now you can do whatever you were going to do. Sorry.
I'm gonna move over to Seda and poke her with lay on hands for a point.
Which is 2.
Which is 2.
That's math.
All right.
Ow.
Very ow.
And there's a Sterling and a Mortis. And Sid is just there on the ground, like, oh, is he unexisted?
Yeah,
It's
he's
finished.
very unexisted.
Good.
I'll tell you later. We have to live through this first.
Just like literally, just kind of like sit up and just like kind of like cough up like gross like blackened blood. Like my jaw's probably messed because I got clogged. I'm messed up. We're all messed up, but I'm messed up. I just kind of like,
Accurate.
okay, all right, and like try like kind of sort of like that. Like I'm not. It's not my turn yet, but they're gonna be like kind of like starting to like sort of stand up. But the like boss has been good to me. Howard like dizzy, like boxer that got punched too
Yeah.
much.
Punch drunk.
Punch drunk, just about to get up and gonna just start fighting again. This is how D&D.
Well, it's your turn now.
Oh, good. Look around. Bleary eyes see target over by a Met. Gonna go pew pew. But first, bonus action swap Hunter's Mark to that guy, and then pew pew him.
Okay.
I hope that hits.
That'll hit.
And unless they're resistant to my damage.
These ones are not. No.
So have 22, 28. Is that 38? Did I just math right?
Yeah. Hot dang. Undead
Yep.
Slayer's worth it.
Hmm.
You want to move it all?
Oh, I should probably shoot them again.
Or, oh yeah, do that too. But also like bonus action or anything.
I miss.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Achoo! But it's okay. The first one was good. I'm gonna like bobble over here and kind of like, no, that's too close. This wall is gonna become my friend. Just gonna kind of lean up against it. This is mostly. I know technically I'm totally okay at 2 hit. Quote. You can't see me doing
Right.
finger quotes.
You're
Totally
selling.
okay. But gonna like wobble over to this wall and let it be my friend.
Hey, you
Yeah,
know what they
you're
say? Anything this side of dying is okay.
Yeah, basically.
Fair. Yeah, okay. This guy is going to... let me just double check a thing. Right, it's going to smack you with its red-hot slag weapon. 15 for Amet. I don't think that hits. I think Amet's 16, right? Or no, you're probably higher by now.
18.
Yeah. Beautiful. Just swings and you're just like, nah, you just duck it.
Doing a lot of that.
Alright, this guy is gonna... Well, they're smarter than your average bag of bones, so it's gonna move up here and stop shooting at the immune creature and chuck it at Sterling.
Oh, great.
It's not gonna hit.
No, it won't.
So the
Thank goodness.
explosive ember just goes past your head. This one's gonna move up and do the same. Would it hit Sterling or would it hit... Amet is closer.
Oh, great.
Sorry, not Amet. Sada's closer.
It's fine. It's okay.
Seda is a 1, so 2 is Sterling.
Woohoo!
But there's still splash damage.
17 is
Ah,
another
shit.
miss.
But it misses anyway.
Hot dang.
That's good.
A Met. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to stab this guy.
Get him. Oh, it is the start of your turn. I forgot to do the 1d6. You don't take fire damage. That's a hit. I feel like
You can do it with mine.
I can't because it's dead now.
Oh.
Nice.
The last bit, like as you like cut into it and the bones like collapse, the last bit of magma like drips out of this one. There's a little bit left, but not as much as it got the first guy with. Oh, Seda missed that.
Ah.
You want to move it all?
Yeah, I'll move up with everybody else.
Okay.
Immortis.
We should probably grab that skull, shouldn't we? And
Maybe not yet. I mean, we don't know if like there's a booby. I'm muted. Hold on. No, I'm not muted. Okay, good.
No, you're not muted. We're just ignoring you.
There could be further movement. That's right.
I'm gonna yeah, we get you. I'm just doing some dialogue. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy on the left.
Hit. Okay. First time he's been hit.
And I'll blast again.
Blast him. 14 is a hit.
These are walls right here, right?
Yeah.
In that case, after I hit, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Just hide behind the wall.
Go recover.
Fair. All right, it's Sterling's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna nudge Seda into cover too.
Seda, Sterling is trying to move you.
Oh no. They are so wobbly that it's not even gonna resist. It's gonna be like wobble, wobble, wobble. If that's a push, let's just. Oh, hold on. Let's just for fun. Let's see how. All right, I don't fall over.
That would have been your action to move Seda.
Or you can just leave me there. That's fine.
Yeah, but if it shoots me again, then you're out of the splash radius now.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fair.
True. All right, it's your go, Seda. There's 2 skellies. Both are hot.
Let's see, like, if you don't want to, okay, that's fair. So if you don't want to waste your turn, I can literally just move there on my turn, pop out, and then move back, because I am just going to pop out. Move my hunter's mark to this skelly, shoot them, and then wobble back.
I think he also doesn't want to get any closer to them to be out of the
Okay, that's true.
the
That's fair, that's
resistance
fair.
bubble.
Boom!
Yeah, air condition.
Boom!
Hit
8
for-
damage. 12. Actually, this is 6 and 6. That's 18. 22.
I think you hit that thing right in the skull and it just splinters, and the whole rest of it collapses.
All right, then I just kind of like pivot like a drunk sailor and try to shoot that guy over there.
God, I want to see Drunken Master again.
Woo! And I fucking just
Just like off into the distance.
it just goes whee! And Sid is
I
like,
can't even see it.
well, oh, the skeleton's there. Oops. And then kind of just wobbles back over there and bumps into a mortis. Sorry.
It's chucking at Sterling. It'll move up to do so, but it still misses.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Amet. What do you want to do?
Okay, get him.
Um. So let's see how far I can. Can I make it over there?
With your movement and your dash,
Yeah.
which, for you is a bonus action, you can get there no problem.
I'm just gonna run at him and try to stab him.
Yeah, make your attack. That'll be a miss, I'm afraid.
Oh man,
Immortus.
I'm gonna poke my head out and see. We're still fighting? Oh, yep, we are.
We're
Eldritch
still
Blast.
fighting.
Eldritch Blast.
Blasting the last dude. My blasts are very consistent today. Whack whack. Spoke too soon.
All right.
And then I can move after attacking, right?
Oh yeah.
Or is that just a ranger thing? All right, then I'll go back.
No, you
to
can.
cover.
You can. Then it is Sterling's go. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go get cover behind the orb. because it's toasty out there. And that one's probably got a molten aura too.
Mm-hmm. All right, next up is Seda.
Woo. 5, 10 feet. Okay, so within range. Hunter's mark. That seems to be the thing that helps. I'm gonna try and shoot. Ah!
That'll hit.
Oh, it does. Ha! Excellent. Take 16,
Hot dang.
23, I think. Did I get that right that time? I don't know. Plus this.
That's 11 double. Oh yeah. That'll finish it. I imagine you just like stumble out and pull up your bow, and you're just like all shaky, and then just let the arrow go.
Like you just they kind of like look at a Met, like, okay, that's a Met, not a Met, not a Met, not a whoop.
And just like takes the top of the skull clean off, and the thing just like collapses backward. That'll be the end of combat. Ahmet, you are standing on this like almost like little island thing that juts out from the cavern wall that all of this is like carved out of, right? Let's start with Ahmet. Give me a perception check. That will be sufficient. So, other than the fact that you see a lot of like bones that appear to belong to possibly some creatures that came in this direction, triggered the skeletons, and got killed, off in the distance you can see what almost looks like a number of small creatures swimming in the magma, which is weird. And entirely outside of anything any of you are familiar with, but only Ahmet sees this at the moment. Sorry about the dog.
Okay.
Discuss.
Those lava creatures are barking at us.
The lava creatures are barking at us. Yeah. Sada's gonna be like, okay. Yay.
Yay.
I'm gonna drink more. Probably, maybe. No, I should save it. We have a long walk. Everything. There's healing baths upstairs. There's healing baths upstairs.
Yeah, you're right.
There's healing baths upstairs. Sada's like leaning against the like cold pillar, not because it's cold, actually, literally because it's cold, because their entire body aches. Oh, this feels really nice.
Sterling kind of flops an arm in Sada's general direction and trickle heals with the last of lay on hand, so 8 more hit points.
Yay!
We should get that skull and get out of here before anything else.
Are we sure?
I'm not. Certainly not in the position to fight a
No.
fire.
Are we sure we want to take it?
I don't know how to stop that army otherwise.
Okay, no, hold on. It controls beasts. Who's gonna put the thing? What? But are we sure we want to take this thing upstairs? Sacrifice one of our brain cases to it, because that's what this is. You're sacrificing your life to that skull. And she looks to Immortus, and you can't. Yours is already given. You said so earlier when we talked. You
Yeah.
can't put it on. You
Right,
can't give
right.
yours up.
Yeah, I remember.
So your voluntary thing from earlier doesn't count anymore. And I don't think Amet wants to become Mistress Beast Maiden who no longer loves her mom. And Surly McShiny Man. Sorry, I'm hurty. Has family that he cares about. And I don't think it even fit on his big head. Because he's a giant.
If we return empty-handed.
We're planning to fight him anyways, right?
Yeah, but can we
But
get inside that castle without it?
What is the... Hold on a second. What's that thing? What is the... Where is that? My brain. Where is it? Notes! Notes!
I'd like to imagine, because Amet is entirely immune to like fire damage now, she's over there trying to like stick her hand in the magma to touch one of the little magma fish.
Yeah, definitely.
But they're quick.
I'm not sure how we would cook you, but I'm gonna try.
Maybe you freeze them. That's how you do it.
Now I want to bring one to the crystal ball thing.
I'm just saying, like, we're here, we threw away the stuff that was fucking with me. We don't have to take it, but we can if we feel like it's the only option. But we don't need to feel like things are our only option. We have seen a whole lot of the world, and I've learned a lot of really crazy stuff.
Nothing says that we have to use it if we do bring it back.
But if we remove it from this place, which is not exactly easy to get to, we are taking it from probably the safest place it could possibly be and putting it in our hands. We're no slouch, but we die.
And wasn't there supposed to be some giant worm down here?
We haven't woken it up yet, I guess. It might activate. Well, not activate. It might be angry once we remove it. We might have to grab it and run. That's my guess. I don't know. It's probably guarding that. Who knows? But we'll probably hear it before we see it, if I'm going to be honest, if it's that big. Anyways. Yeah, sure. If we take it, we're removing it from a very safe place and put it in our very fallible, meaty little hands. I just want to make sure that we're all aware of what we're doing. You know?
Immortus is thinking really hard.
It spits out some more blood. It's like I'm made of this stuff. Ironically, they are.
I'm not
Maybe
sure how
we
easily
should-
we'll get into the castle without the helmet. Or what their plan B is once they figure out we don't have it.
Take all the people and go. Leave during the day. And the people who don't want to leave them.
Where will we take them? Here?
No, I mean, we could take them here. We know the path. We could probably get them through fine. There's plenty of stops along the way. But that city over there is about to, burst, but that's a problem we could fix. Just move to a new place. Screw the vampires. Kill them one by one if we have to. But move during the day. I can teach people how to kill them. I could teach a lot of people how to kill them. The army doesn't care about us. That's coming, Sterling? The army only wants to kill the vampires. It doesn't care about the people. The only reason that the people are in danger is because of the vampire lord.
I was
We're-
a bit more concerned about the forcible recruitment.
if we're not there, where's the recruitment?
All right, for now, let's go back upstairs.
Oh, we don't want to do that. This stuff might reset.
Did Amet have something to say?
Oh, I was gonna say maybe we should feed it to the worm.
Beat the hat.
Yeah, then they definitely wouldn't get it.
My gut feeling says we take it, but I don't have I don't have any kind of argument for it besides that. And
Does it
I'm not gonna push back on you guys if I'm outvoted.
does it have to go on a human?
Are you thinking like put it on like a dog or something?
I will, however,
Yeah,
if we're all
dogs are
dead
pretty loyal.
in the afterlife, I will never stop telling you guys I told you so.
Is there?
Seda legitimately looks at the Met and is like, you know what? We could try. But I think wasn't there something mentioned just out of game real quick? Wasn't there something mentioned about it taking like an extreme amount of like concentration and power to even just put the thing on and survive?
No, I was for
Okay,
controlling extremely powerful creatures.
Yeah.
Ah,
You have
okay.
to-
It's
So in theory, we could put it on a dog.
to put it simply.
We
It's, to clarify for some memory issues, because it's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
It doesn't take. It's basically an item you can't unattune from.
Yeah.
Effectively, beyond that, the detriments are practically non-existent.
Yeah.
Except that other people want it.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's going to like force you to kill people like certain swords we all know. You know.
And you can you remove it, but you just can't unattune from it? Like, can you like take it off and put it in your lap, or like hang it on a wall, like, or do you literally just have it? Okay, so it's just like a hat that you own for the rest of your life.
Think like a lot like the cloak and all that other stuff that would just like teleport to you if you got too far away.
Okay. Okay, that's not that bad.
Which I feel like Immortus would have figured out in the like time since with his knowledge and his.
Okay, so it doesn't take you over. You don't become the.
Oh no, not at all.
The entity. Okay, cool. That's different. Erase that chunk of the conversation then.
Right.
Or Seda can just be punch drunk and that's fine. Because they're literally at like they were at 2 hit points and then
I'll just announce that new out of character in character.
Yeah, like you remembered it or something.
I don't think this is a artifact that controls beasts. Beasts are neutral. They're nature. I don't think this skull is going to compel you to do evil or anything. The only problem with it is that everyone wants it.
Okay.
Someone could use it for good. It's just having the skull in the playing field is the threat, though. Even if we take it and use it, and someone swears themselves to use it forever, if it eventually does fall in the wrong hands, it'll be even worse.
Okay. So there's a good chance that one of the 4 of us is going to need to put it on. But we can talk about that.
Yeah, I'm certainly, as we go back, but I'm certainly not comfortable walking in without wearing it or attuned to it or whatever. Right.
Okay. Well,
Which
hey, Amet.
Funny because as a reminder, they explicitly told you not to attune to it.
Well, yeah, of course they don't want us attuned to it because then they can't take it off of us without killing us.
I mean, that skull, I would rock that skull, though. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, you would definitely rock that skull, but you kind of deal undead, and this is dealing with like life. You would be the antithesis of thyself.
Or master of all domains.
So I want to hear what you were going to say to Amet real quick, and then I'm going to say what I was going to say.
Master of all.
Seda kind of looks over at Amet. She's like, "Hey, Amet, come on over here. We need to sort out how we're going to grab this thing and get out of here."
I think Seda's probably the only one that actually hears the rumble somewhere off in the distance.
Oh, we need to do this quickly. Okay, so Amet, careful, it might be trapped. I think you're the fastest of us.
And also, flame thing.
and also flame retardant. So, are you comfortable going to grab it, check it for traps, and then we'll run with you to the stairs? Like, Satan's gonna, like, kind of grab Amet's shoulders and make sure, like, eye contact, make sure that Amet is okay doing this. Don't put it on, just grab it.
Okay.
If you're not at all comfortable with this, I'll do it.
Is there enough time, or do I even have any more healing potions left?
I don't know if you do. At the moment, time is kind of ambiguous. You're not really sure how much time you have. But nobody else can hear it except Seda at the moment, so that's probably a sign of a minute or two, maybe more.
Yeah. I mean, it only takes like a moment to drink a potion, so.
Yeah, if you got it, use it.
And actually, in all honesty, it's not a bad idea. Seda might turn to everybody. If you're hurt, take a potion. We don't have a lot of time.
Think I have 2.
You do have 2. I'll erase 1, put you down to 1. Seda is also going to drink 1, because, ouch.
If they're just the normal healing potions, 2d4 plus 2.
Yep. 2d4. Wow, Seda, that was a shitty roll. It's okay.
Whoa.
2d4 plus 2.
That's better.
That's a much better roll. Good job. So 5.
Good job, Dice.
Yeah, good job, Dice.
Oh, thanks a lot, Dice.
I'm gonna turn down my AC. Give me 5 seconds.
My healing potions have gone bad. It's the second one that's only given me 4.
Alright.
So yeah, so if Amet is not at all comfortable doing that, like if she's nervous or anything like that, Seda will be like, "It's okay, don't worry about it, I'll do it."
No, I just wanted to drink a healing potion first.
Fair. That definitely seems fair. So you want to run over there and do a little bit of an investigation and check for traps? And all that?
Seda will like kind of walk you to like the edge of that and then let you go.
I'm doing investigation because it's a specific like object as opposed to an area.
Does make sense. That tracks.
Oh.
So yeah, just roll
Find it.
investigation and let's see what happens.
This could be bad.
Yeah, you see, it looks like I don't know that you'd have like a. I don't know that you, as as a runner, would have. What's the word? The reference for this. So we'll try to put it in terms that Amet might actually know. It almost looks like the skull is setting atop a scale, and that there is a wire running down the back. But as you're looking at it, you can't see like what happens when you lift it up.
But would I know that like if I lift it up, it's gonna do something?
It certainly looks like it.
So I shout back, does anybody have anything heavy?
Not a second.
How heavy?
About skull weight?
I mean, there's a bunch of
currently in
skeletons.
use.
There's a bunch of skeletons over there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd probably work.
if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, let's go gather some of those.
Yeah. You just want to like, you're just like sitting here like maybe this one's it's like 3 pounds. This one's like 5. I don't know.
Can Immortus, with his experience with working with bone to decorate himself, kind of guesstimate from looking at the skull, like how much weight? Skull with horns. So we're looking at like a cranium and a jaw, and then maybe 2 femurs.
Absolutely. Give me if you got it, medicine. If you don't, intelligence.
Intelligence, better. Click.
Oh yeah. You're relatively certain that if you just take like 2 femurs and the skull of what looks like an incredibly large badger and just stick them on the weight, like the scale in the place of the Bane Skull, it would probably work. But you know,
Yeah, right.
be ready to run just in case.
Yeah.
Which I think at this point, as Seda as Amet's about to take this stuff back over there, you guys start to hear the rumble, as opposed to just Seda.
Yeah, we should go soon.
Well, yes, that's why I was insisting us to hurry.
Yeah. Here. Take these buttons.
Seda's literally just like, I've been hearing that for a while now. We're good. We're okay. We have time. Just
Less
carry
time.
on. We just have less time.
Yeah. Since you're doing it this way, you're gonna give me a dexterity check, excuse me, at advantage because of the information provided by Immortus, and thus the object itself. So you should just be able to click advantage and then click the word dexterity, and it'll just roll that.
All the way on the left, or
Yeah, all the way on the
And
left. You could just click the word dexterity and it should roll it, if I'm not mistaken. Heck yeah. So you perfectly like exchange the two. There's like maybe a fraction of a second when the thing is empty, right? And now you have the Bane Skull in your hand, and I imagine a smile across your face. Let me just double check it.
I feel like I just gasp and then I look back ready to run.
Can't believe that worked.
Yeah, you're being waved at. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
You turn, and the first step that you take, the rumble off in the distance is still there, but you feel another rumble, this time from beneath the pedestal. Almost as if there was a second trap, just in case. The rest of you witness a massive fiery explosion, and then Amet just walks out.
That's amazing. That is so cool.
I imagine you got just a piece of cloth or something that's just on fire, and you just pat it out like it's nothing. So with the sound of that explosion, the rumbles off in the distance start to increase in speed, and you guys probably just Seda, and then a moment or two after Seda, the other two of you
immediately just say run.
Yeah, so I think you see what look like a number of stony spines in the magma off in the distance, and it's just cutting through the magma like a shark fin almost.
And then in every action movie that ever existed, Seda just goes run.
Immortus, with your previous detect magic, I didn't mean to mention this, but I forgot until now. So let's see what happens.
I cast a spell that uses concentration, so my detect magic.
Well, that's why I said previous.
Okay. All right.
Pedestal and the orb on it are two separate sources of magic. The pedestal is amplification. The orb itself is providing the cold resistance, the fire resistance. If you want to, you can grab it as you run.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
Would this be yes? Okay.
If he looks at it with a questioning eye, Seda would just nod.
Immortus is reaching up for it, but right before he takes it, he
just.
It's like Seda catches him, grabbing it like a hand in a cookie jar, and then he just looks to see if she lets him or not.
Yes.
Because the second I'm it could be trapped. Who cares? Take it.
Yeah, just grab it. No fiery explosions this time.
Yoink.
And what started as Amet behind you guys is now you guys side by side with Amet as you tear upward.
Because Amet is so fast.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm writing that down. Orb of cold.
You guys see this massive worm, 60 feet long at least. It just leaps out of the magma and slams atop where the pedestal was as you guys go up the stairs.
I mean, it's a good thing we grabbed it, because it would have just destroyed it. What a jerk. What a jerk.
So I think it definitely rears back and breathes this cone of flame at you guys as you head upward. But I don't think any of you are close enough by the time it actually gets there and lets loose. And then you just see this thing wriggling up the stairwell behind you, this massive worm.
Oh gosh.
It's definitely faster than you, but it started far enough behind. How we're going to do this You guys are currently being chased up a like mile-long flight of stairs by a worm
Oh,
the
good.
size of a bus. So
Some endurance checks, maybe?
we're gonna do this
Athletics checks, endurance checks, some acrobatics checks, some oh my god checks. Like, I don't,
Well, I mean, so we're just gonna run it like this. At the moment, the thing is about 200 feet behind you guys. It is definitely approaching. In all technicality, Amet, if you do not slow down, you are at least 60 feet ahead of everyone else.
Let's go.
So Amet looks behind, and Sada's just like, go, go, go! Which is totally fair.
Would she go? Would Amet just leave them? Because Seda just tells her to. Just go.
I feel like if I had it on me, I would just be like, I need to get this out of here.
Yep. She's
Fair,
got the
fair.
flag.
Yep, she's
Yeah.
got the flag. Get it to home base.
So this is going to be a pretty simple question. Do you guys want to attempt to slow it down, or do you want to prioritize running?
I will prioritize running. I don't think I have something that can meaningfully slow it down.
Yeah, I don't think I have any magic that can.
That's a
train
question
that.
for the strength guy. If you would come across, like a overhang or a crossbeam or something.
Yeah.
I'm
Fair.
still not attuned to the hammer, am I?
Yeah, we don't. You're not. We did not to spend the time to attune the hammer. The time in the bath was not enough for you to attune to it.
Okay.
Well, and even if it had been, you definitely didn't say. So
Yeah.
Fair.
either way, yeah. If you guys want to try and prioritize running, sure, absolutely. It's going to be 15 straight minutes of running, so we're going to get. Why don't we get some Constitution saves from folks? Amet, you're ahead and you're the fastest. Let's start with you. I mean, you guys are probably fine. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Nah. What's up?
Oh, I'm reading some spell stuff.
Seda, go ahead and give me a con save.
It only lasts for a minute.
Do not.
Do someone else real quick. I'm
Okay.
looking at spells that adjust my
Wait a
movement.
minute.
Sterling.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Yeah?
keep going.
Go ahead.
Con save, Sterling. But do not fear. One failure will not kill you.
Yeah.
Ha
Next up, let's do Immortus.
Immortus will take a patch off of his robe.
Oh,
An
nice.
iron door.
Oh my god, it fills the space.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, give me a con save. As well as Seda, and then we're gonna iron door this thing. So we'll say that was for like the first 3 or 4 minutes, and you're like, this thing's still following me. Here's just an iron door.
Yeah, it takes a minute for his brain to catch up to. Oh wait, I have magic.
Yeah,
I was
oh,
also
yeah.
gonna at some point I wanted to cast what's the word? Zephyr Strike, which gives me an extra bonus to my movement speed
until you
minute.
make the attack. Yeah.
until I make an attack. Yeah.
Yeah. Seda, being the most injured, is definitely falling a little behind, and then Immortus just goes, "Oh yeah!" and he stops in his tracks, whirls around, and rips this patch that looks like an iron door off of his jacket,
Yay.
and chucks it into the hall, and it rapidly expands, making this massive iron door all the way across this like 20-foot by 40-foot tall mass expanse of stairwell.
It just goes, thanks.
Keep running.
Yeah.
Sterling is probably running with Immortus and Seda.
Fair.
No, you guys just keep going. I guess I can't survive if I die. Never mind. Continue.
I can't survive if I die.
No. You guys can't survive the trip
That's some-
back without
That's
Seda.
some wisdom right there.
It's true. Well,
Maybe
I
make
mean,
a good tattoo.
Would get lost and like die in the wilderness.
it's definitely a straight shot of a stairwell. So you, angled, of course, but there's like no obstructions. So you guys get maybe another 5 minutes up, and you guys can see the glow of the door as it seems to be melting through it. But it's another minute, and then it just stops. Like, it may have just decided this wasn't worth it. So you guys can make it back up to the tower without any issue. Further issue, you do pass through the dungeon, and as you go through it, it's that like agonizing pain, but you just hurry through as best you can and get to the stairwell and continue upward. And I imagine you guys like just running all the way to the top of the stairwell and coming out of the secret passage and just like collapsing. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Nice.
Okay.
What do you guys think? 5-10 minutes?
10.
Sure.
10 sounds like a plan. All right, y'all. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'll go ahead and start up some music. Enjoy. Really
All right,
need to use the
I'll be
restroom.
back.
Like sunlight breaking through. When it's right, it'll come to you. When it's right, it'll find you. When there's nothing left to mediate, you take your coat and you close the gate, and you grow your hair in branches long, and you lose your days in the LA sun. Oh, nobody knows where you're going. asleep in the driver's seat. I've been lost in my head for weeks, trying to find what it is I need. Too goddamn tired to sleep. And then there are other times I'm so aware that I lose my mind and never feel like I get enough. So high that I can't stand up. Oh, Gloria, I feel so much better. I feel so much better today. And it's not the drugs and it's not the weather. I just feel so much better today. There are those who will never learn, who build a fire and can't stay warm. The only secret to make it through is to take what's in front of you. The fear of death and the thrill of speed, and all the lights in front of me. Drive till the coast is clear, faster till it disappears. Oh, Gloria, I feel so much better. I feel so much better today. And it's not the drugs and it's not the weather. I just feel so much better today. I've been asleep in the driver's seat. I've been lost in my head for weeks, trying to find what it is I need. Too goddamn tired to sleep.
Shall we continue then?
I mean, why not?
After all, why shouldn't we? Alrighty. Since it looks like we're all here, let's get going. Heck, I gotta get the right scene up. And we have returned. So, I think y'all are currently standing outside this secret door, totally wiped out. It's been about maybe a little under 2 hours since you guys left and went down there. Maybe a little over, give or take some. You're currently standing in this, what the heck is it called? Room.
The antechamber? I actually don't know what it is.
An annex?
Oh, like the skeletal observation room thing. Where there was just a bunch of skellies that you guys took down. If you remember.
Yeah, I remember it.
At the moment, y'all are just chilling in here. You guys literally just came through the doorway. From here.
Nope.
Lump on the wall.
Bathtubs.
To the bathtubs.
Santa legitimately just keep going. They're like, nope. 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 Stagger, stagger, nope, nope, nope. Wherever the door is. Where's the door? Amanda doesn't
Yeah, it's
remember
up
where the
here.
door is. Is that the door?
Yeah.
No, it's
I
up
thought
here.
it was at the-
Mortis will take her hand, maybe her shoulder, and help her along.
Do you guys want
She's
to?
having trouble.
So you guys, I guess this is a great question. Are you guys just gonna try climbing the stairs to get to them?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, we have no idea where it is because we were teleported.
Yeah,
Oh, did we lose?
I think I met.
Reconnected and disconnected.
Yeah,
and
she
Came
reconnected.
back.
reconnected.
It was being weird.
Do you guys
Well,
want to try and use the teleporter at the base of the stairs then?
We could ask
Maybe-
for the dude, right?
Maybe
Hey!
we just go in the waiting room.
I mean, there are options.
Mission's complete, sir.
Yeah, if you guys want
And
to.
Mortis says to the empty room.
Oh gosh, what was his name?
Skelly Butler.
No, it was like
No,
Gerald?
no.
Gerald?
Yes, that sounds familiar. Was it Gideon?
Silence.
Was it Gideon?
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it was Gideon.
it was.
Okay, because I have a character in another game called Midian. I was like, oh, fellow Idiot character.
There's probably an easy way to solve this. You go down and knock on the front door.
Gideon.
Do you guys want to wait in the lounge? I'd like to imagine you guys go to the lounge and Emmet just walks to the base of the stairs. What do you say, Emmet? What do you do?
Is he there?
No. But you just walked to the base of the stairs, which is where you guys teleported from last time.
I say stairs. Spa, please.
Yeah. Emmet, you find yourself standing in the spa. At the stairwell into the spa.
Yes.
It worked. I forget to take everybody with me.
Yeah.
Okay, now was Seda aware enough to have heard her do that?
It depends. Seda, were you in the lounge? Did you? Let me put it this way: you all immediately headed to the lounge, and Emmet immediately headed to the stairwell, and you guys just split off. How long was it before you realized that Emmet was gone? I don't think you'd hear through these stone walls and through a hallway.
Depends if what the doors are made of, because castles echo terribly.
Well,
But do magic castles do?
this is also a fair point. Well, it doesn't seem to be made of any normal material, that's for certain. So let's say it was about a minute before you realized Emmet wasn't with you guys.
Where's the rogue? Where is the rogue?
You're the paladin. You're supposed to keep an eye on her.
Seda would definitely be going to the baths. Seda doesn't want to take a nap. Seda doesn't want to be covered in blood anymore. Their own blood specifically.
What about gold?
Yeah. So it's like a minute later you stumble your way to the stairwell. Fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, he just said where to go, right? Said like a command. Command.
Oh, he's not actually there. I didn't mean to leave him there. That's funny. That explains some confusion. I'll put him over there.
Okay. So what happened? We got over there, we got guided into here, we walked through the doorway, and then everything kind of got jumbled. Like, I actually do not know what happened once I started having someone guide me, other than the fact that Seda was like, I think
You know Sata's
Sata's just gonna go to the stairs and say baths.
Yeah, you actually find all four of you find yourselves in a completely different place than where Ahmed is. You find yourselves in the baths. They're like sectioned and cordoned off, as opposed to the spa area.
Oh, okay.
This isn't what I wanted.
Is it an upgrade or a downgrade from the spa?
I think this
Oh.
is the wrong place. I didn't know there was more.
Spa, please.
Yeah, you guys.
Whoa, let's not be hasty.
No, I think like
Well-
he says spa please, and you guys are just there. It teleports anybody on the bottom steps. So if you, Amortis, were not on the bottom steps, you did not get teleported with them.
I probably didn't move.
Oh, so you were still on the bottom
Yeah,
steps. So you get teleported to the spa.
Interesting. Oh, I guess we're on the bottom step.
Yeah, you guys would actually be over here where Gideon is, which he's not actually here, so I'll just move him out.
I don't know. Met might be over there.
No,
She's
it
been
might
here
actually
for a
be over there.
This is
Oh, yeah.
This is what we wanted. That's about. Yay! I imagine literally just kind of like pieces of armor are just kind of like falling off as they're moving along. Just flop, flop, flop. Bow
Fair.
does not get dropped onto the ground. They will never be that messed up. It just gets fakely set onto like one of those wooden whatever those things are. Shelving units. It gets set there. The weapons get set there. Ow.
Wonder what happens if we say brothel on those stairs.
Go try it. I'm gonna go take a bath.
Sterling reaches over and kind of tries to smack Amortis, but there's not really any feeling in
Let's see. Big open pool area or not big open pool area. Those are too many doors.
I think you probably see Ahmet just like over there chilling.
See.
Honestly, I'm too afraid to try that. Just the amount of
Hey, I
bone
don't
puns,
drown.
just the amount of bone puns to make is too afraid. just that.
Sterling starts the process of getting himself out of his armor and probably yanking any leftover gold stuff free.
Fair.
Yeah, Mortis is gonna try to rinse this gold out of his beard and hair.
It's how long do you guys want to spend here?
I think we deserve a long rest.
I'm not going to
Probably.
argue. Are you guys going to? Are those of you who would like to attune to your new items?
Yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and attune to the hammer. I'm not sure what I'm dropping yet, but
Yeah, I need to do a double check, make sure I have the slots to tune all this stuff as well.
Fair. It's probably, since you guys are just taking a long rest here, which you totally can. If you want to sleep here, there's not really any bedding, but you can do it.
Right.
It's about 2 hours after you guys get here. There's the like fizz, like the sound of the teleportation at the foot of the stairs, and you hear the clacks of what appear to be bone on stone, and a relatively unkempt, might be the best word, skeleton in like just like normal like looking commoner clothes sort of just clacks their way looking for you guys. At the moment they're sort of still in this main area. They definitely don't seem like as intelligent as Gideon, as they're just sort of like slowly looking around the room. And then they start to clack further in on the from the stone to the wood.
And Mortis will give Ahmet Sata a snudge and a nod to this dude walking around.
Sterling
Like
raises a hand in greeting. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Skellybones.
It looks at you and it like steps close to the water and then like pulls out a scroll and tries to hand it to you, Sterling, but like isn't getting any closer.
Yeah, Sterling will wait over and get it.
It, yeah, you can just unravel it, and it's seems to be a note from Gideon, which just says he's working on a few things. You can feel free to utilize the, I've forgotten what they're called. Give me 2 seconds. The novice apprentice quarters for your rest.
Novice.
Okay. And Sterling nods to the skeleton. Thank you.
And the final note on that is just that he'll find you in the morning. Please, and it also notes that Amortis may be interested in the novice library, but that's about all it says.
Okay.
Seda has kind of like got themselves draped over that rock, and they're just kind of like half, like they're just like upper body, like just kind of like sleepy, drowsy, laying on it.
Is it like that? Like, are you laying on a warm thing, or are you like stretched over it, popping your back?
No, like laying, like just like tummy down, laying on the rock. Like I'm sleeping, but I don't want to drown. So
Yeah, that's fair. The skeleton like turns the scroll after you hand it back and pulls out a quill
Huh.
and like hands it back to you.
Sterling starts scrolling in a short mode. I will let them know. We will see you in the morning. Thank you very much for the use of the facilities.
Yeah, you hand it back to him. The skeleton just nods and just starts clacking its way back up the stairs, towards the stairs.
Let us know what, Sterling.
All right. We have use for the novice apprentice quarters.
Novice?
Yes, the novice. But it was also mentioned that you might like to have a look at the novice library.
Novice? All right.
Yep.
So I imagine everybody gets cleaned and then herded to the stairs again.
Fair.
heal me from this rock. This is my home now. Like actually, that might actually come out of their mouth.
No, you can home on a bed. Come on.
But the magic water, it's actually magic water. It's not a magic bed, Sterling. The like finger like comes up from the rock and like points at him. Not a magic bed, Sterling. Magic water.
You don't know that.
We do know that. We slept here last time, remember?
No, we slept downstairs in the waiting room.
Wait, they're actually beds?
There are actually beds.
What's the note say? Does it say they're magic beds? I'm only getting out of this room, this water for magic beds.
It was only mentioned that it was the novice apprentice quarters.
Dubious.
Well, we just got it in the water, man. Swimming.
Let's take a couple hours here and then we can go ahead and sleep.
Yeah, my fingers aren't even all squiggly, and even if they were, I could just shape change and they wouldn't be anymore. Lays their head back down on the rock. Sata's loopy, you guys. They just got rid of the demon that's been riding shotgun for a while. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you. Sata does, like, lift their head up. Thank you, guys, for helping me get rid of my passenger. That sucked a lot.
Don't even mention it. It's like, well, I don't know what to say. Just something. That's just what we do.
Well, shoving the golems in the lava was very cathartic.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, kind of spaced on the wooden liner for throwing the cape into the lava, but
I mean, at that point, we just wanted to get that burned. Burn it up. How did he die? Or how did it get unexisted? I missed it. I was dying.
Oh my god. You tell him. You want me to tell him or you tell him, Sterling?
One of the... You remember the skeletons with the swords and shields?
Yeah.
Well, it did that charging thing it was doing to me, but it actually knocked him down. and then it ripped open his armor and drowned him in magma.
Projectile vomited magma
Oh,
all over him.
nice.
Magma.
Evidently, he is a fan of the molten gold, but not the molten.
Okay.
And then his cape went into the lava, and that was it.
Kind of sad I missed it. But that's good. It's gone.
Yeah.
Forever. How you doing? I'm at over there, hanging out. You good?
I just put a thumb up in the air.
Seda lays their head back down. Everybody else okay? All their pieces like all intact and stuff?
A bit,
And once I pick out the last little bits of gold from my beard,
a bit well steamed
Hmm.
or broiled.
Broiled. Okay. So, nope, we'll talk about it in the morning. I don't feel like talking about it right now. But Seda will go nap. Because, ouch. Seda got dropped like 3 times today. I think. That's a lot. I think I made death saves twice. Yeah. Gross. Seda takes a nap on a rock.
That's entirely fair. So, would we like to say you guys are in here for about 4 hours before you head over to the other area?
Sure.
sure.
Is that enough time for Seda to peel themselves off of a rock?
Probably. It might take someone to be like, come on, it's time to get out of the water. Fine. I was just thinking about becoming a mer person.
This sounds like a situation where Sterling peels her off the rock and puts her over his shoulder.
Oh, no, why are you carrying me?
Because you're tired, and so am I.
Okay, fine.
It'd be pretty funny if you're just over Sterling's shoulder and you're like, but I live in the water, and then you just become a mer person.
But I'm a mer person now. Look, I have
I'm a-
gills.
I'm a fish now.
Put those away.
Come on.
Fantastic.
Blub 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 blub. Say that you're delusional. You need sleep. Blub blub blub
Is there more comfortable clothes in here, like a robe or something?
blub.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but this is canon. Seda's doing this. Blub blub.
Fair. Absolutely, you can find yourself a robe sort of just hanging on like
The stress and all the other
In the corner.
nonsense. Seda just needs to like recharge.
Check me out.
Yeah,
Alright.
Sterling drapes one over Seda and then tosses one on the other
I'm a
side of himself.
fish. You're taking me from my home. My home.
Where's Emet in all this? Before I drag you guys over.
Matt, come on, don't make me
I
come
think-
over there and get you too.
I think I'm like lagging behind,
Fair.
not wanting to come out.
That's entirely fair. Here, let me get you guys. I imagine you're all robed. There's no dynamic lighting for this one.
That's fine.
Welcome to the apprentice quarters. Novice quarters, excuse me. Those are different things. Yeah, so you guys stumble down the stairs after you tell the teleporter to bring you here. All of these rooms, as you guys are sort of like looking around and peering inside the different rooms, they're all empty. They all have like the effects of as if someone had lived here at one point. You know, it's almost like you're sleeping in your friend's brother's room while they're out of town.
Yeah.
It's a little sad.
Oh, they'll have little like
Touches and things.
yeah. So you're taking Santa around. No, not that one. This one's got plants in it. That's kind of nice.
Do you like the plants?
I kind of like the plants, but I'm a fish. I can't like plants. Well, I mean, there's underwater plants, right?
Right. So I think you're going in the plants.
Okay, but it's actually pretty sparse. This is kind of nice. I think I could deal with this. There's a perfect one for Immortus down there. Can't wait till he
This
gets
one
to
has this one has a bathroom.
it. If Seda was like in her own mind currently picking the one that they would want, they would legitimately pick the one that's in the stairs. Because that's the one that's easiest to get out and go. But plant room will be the room they are in for now.
I think Sterling wanders around until he finds the big bed.
That makes sense.
Fair, fair.
The one with all the books and the telescope is cool as heck.
Oh, technically you can't see that one. It's
Oh, it's hidden.
yeah, it's a hidden room.
Ooh, hidden room. Is that one just like two chairs stuck together and made into a bed? Or is that a hammock? Oh, it's a hammock. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, this
I think
all
that-
these maps are by the Mad Cartographer on Patreon.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think the bed in the stairwell is also hidden, considering the door has dots on it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, the dots do mean that they're like behind secret doors. I just did not get the chance to do the dynamic lighting for this one. But you know what? We're here. Let's just go.
This room sucks.
This is the weirdest bedroom I've ever seen. Really, it's just a big closet.
Just a hole that.
I mean, if you're entirely willing to, take things from the rooms of dead people, feel free to roll an investigation and see what you guys can find.
Oh, definitely. Oh wait, no.
No,
Oops, that's the
it
secret door.
is the sleep time.
The person who got hurt the least is the one who's like actively looking around. That's fair.
I got pretty banged up.
True. I think all of you did.
Would it be
Is this a-
considered stealing?
Maybe.
Depends on who you ask, apparently.
Because I can't steal.
Well, how does Amet feel about taking from dead people?
Well, she did ask the skeleton before she did it.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
She looks around for some skeleton.
You don't really find any skeletons.
And she looks around for some snacks.
Yeah. It seems there's a common theme. I'm gonna flat out tell you guys, any food you guys see on the map is actually there. It is preserved like magically and just stays there at all times until it's consumed. So as you're looking around, you do eventually find what is presumably some cheese on a cutting board.
Nice.
And you can just feel free to snack away on that.
Like, take a bunch of cheese and then
No,
go look for.
That takes the entire wedge.
Yeah. I take the cutting board with me.
just like munching on the cheese, carrying the cutting board.
It's a plate.
It's a plate.
It is now a plate.
Absolutely.
What's this book?
That book is it's history of the nearby city, which I'm pretty sure I told you guys the name of, but I'm drawing a blank on at the moment. It's not one in your library, if that helps. God, I can't remember the name of it. It's a history of the nearby city that's currently infested.
Sure, I'll take it.
Yep. Sleepy Seda. Probably plays with the glowing plant.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So you notice if you put two hands on the central leaf of the plant, the glow stops.
Oh no.
And you do the same thing again, the glow starts again.
Oh yay. So that happens a few times. And then Seda probably falls asleep facing the wrong direction on top of the covers.
That's fine.
Probably playing with the plant. Where's
Totally
all our
fair.
stuff?
Well, imagine most of it was either in the lounge or brought with you,
Yeah, that's fair.
which currently has your mastiffs in. Which
Is this
I could
is this set up in here?
you're gonna have to repeat that. Give me a sec. But I
Is this
imagine
a tea? a tea set.
Yes, it is. I imagine every morning the like food appears and the mastiffs go crazy, and then just lounge around for a while. Good stuff.
Or sits down at the table to drink some tea, and then realizes that there's 2 chairs and it's just him. Hey, I got tea.
Oh, no.
Hello?
Zeta just want to go pass the F out.
Hold on. Let's see, where is it? We've got to roll with disadvantage. Boop-de-doo-doo-doo. Boop. Probably doesn't hear.
Hello?
The door is open though, because Sid did not close it.
Fair.
I got tea. Oh.
You step in and there's Seda just like sprawled out on top of the covers. I imagine like
Arms.
one hand on the
The
plants.
plant.
I'll do the bro thing, tuck her in, and then try to escape the planet.
What was that last part?
And then try to escape
Trying
silently.
to escape, yeah.
I heard try to escape the planet. And I was like,
Oh.
what?
You do not escape.
That's pretty high roll.
With disadvantage too. It was like,
Yeah, Seda, you get tucked in and your eyes flutter open.
what is this? Hello. Tea. I smell tea. I like tea.
Well, yeah, there's tea in my room, but get some sleep. I'm going to check out the
Say
library.
tea.
Watch this plant. It does cool things.
Look,
Like-
hey, I just tucked you in. Keep chilling.
Alright. I'll tell you in the morning. Is
Right.
it morning? What time of day is it?
No idea.
You know, it's probably...
I don't think time does not exist in this place.
It's
Oh, so okay, hold on a second. That just blew her mind. Seda's mind has just been blown.
It's like, realistically, it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah, no. Seda is going to think about time not existing in this place and contemplate that as they probably pass out.
Dude, whoa.
Yeah. Because it actually might not exist in this place.
Well, that's probably going to make for some weird dreams.
Fair. That's totally fair.
Immortus will go to the novices' library.
Oh, fair. So I guess...
Novices' library. Please.
But... Do you have tokens on here? Oh, God, that took a second to load. Wait. Oh, God. It's all blurry. Give it a second.
I got it.
Well,
I guess you're lagging.
Mine's still blurry. I
You don't need
the
to
lighting
see
in
what
this
I'm
one.
going to.
And those are water fountains before you ask. Over here.
Oh, this is a different library.
Yay.
Oh, dude's reading a book. Who's the statue of this of?
That is Fodrick. So he's got like the very normal like wizardry robe type thing, fixed to the like the wizard hat sort of thing. There are a number of bones similar to like how you do that sort of thing. You kind of see the similar like accenting of bones all across the statue, presumably like he had in life. In this particular rendition, he's actually maybe in his give me an intelligence check, just for the hell of it.
Sure. Straight up intelligence?
Yeah.
He's
He's probably old.
probably old by intelligence.
You just
This guy's probably old.
Yeah, you just-
50-50.
look at the statue. In the statue, he's like depicted as older.
Right.
Let me see how close you could get to guesstimation.
Yeah, I'm a warlock. I don't do intelligence.
Oh, give me a perception while you're in here.
Oh, sure.
Nope. Yeah, lots of books though.
And Mortis, you should really sleep.
I like that
Look.
your microphone made you sound like you were in the other room.
Hey, I'm a warlock. I only need a nap. I don't need to do 8 hours of rest.
I mean, your body does. Your spells don't.
Mm.
Would you like to? So what you can do in here is you can hunt down a number of first through third level spells and cantrips. Oops, I just went to a different thing by mistake. That was weird. You can, depending on how long you want to spend here, You can find some spells that you can copy into your spellbook.
I'll definitely, since I can only copy cantrips into my spellbook, I will get as many of those as I can.
Oh, nice. Oh, I forgot about that with your tome.
Yeah, I'm a warlock.
Words. Can't you do
Tome of Shadows.
higher level at higher level? I thought you could do more at higher levels. Maybe I'm wrong.
I can put tomes. I can put tomes in my tome. I can put cantrips in, but I can't learn spells like a wizard.
I thought you could at higher levels. That's my mistake.
I mean, if you want to level me up, sure. Let's go. Let's do this.
Is it a higher level thing?
No, it's not. I don't think so.
It's just not even a thing, and I'm just hallucinating.
Yeah, when I get the pact, I can pick cantrips, but after that, that no, the Book of Ancient Secrets. That's what I'm talking about. That's the add-on I have to my pack, my pack of the tome. Oh no, actually, it's ritual spell. Oh, isn't that what I'm talking about? Have I been saying rituals or cantrip? I meant to say ritual.
Well, before today, you usually said rituals, but today you said cantrips.
Yeah, my bad.
You can add other rituals to your book of shadows. So you can hunt out ritual spells. Then that's absolutely a possibility. First through third level. Is there even a limit to that?
Just the half of my warlock level. So I guess I can even get higher ones and just hold on to it until I level up. You know, theoretically, I guess.
Fair.
But this is the novice library, so I'm assuming they wouldn't have like super high level spells here.
No, it seems to just be first through third level. Well, would you like to try and hunt out some spells?
Sure. Kind of caught me off guard. I would have had a list prepared of shit to hunt down.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check. At advantage, because you're taking an extended period of time to do this, so we're going to do it that way. 14. I will allow you to choose... so you said ritual only, right? Let's double check that.
Yeah, it's ritual only.
You can hunt down 2 ritual spells. Your choice between, because this is first through third level, Animal Messenger, Gentle Repose, or Feign Death.
2 of those 3?
Yeah, 2 of the 3.
I'll take the animal, not the Animal Messenger and the Feign Death.
Write it down. You got it.
Because I already have Gentle Repose from my ladies got me on that.
Nice. You can write down that you can take the time to inscribe those into your spellbook.
They got the stuff on hand? Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, you can get everything you need to do it, and it just takes the time.
Nice.
You're
Animal
also,
Messenger?
Yeah, Animal Messenger and Feign Death. You just aren't getting a full rest like everyone else is.
That's fine with me.
So you will take the level of exhaustion, after everybody else gets up.
Oh crap! I forgot about that.
But hey, it's the first level.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Alrighty, so I think you're probably still in here, like, come the next day. So as everybody else is waking up, just for the fun of it, we can. The other 3 of you can roll me a d.
I do get like with the earlier in the spa, I get an hour of rest, a short rest.
No,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
So you don't get all of your hit points back, but you get at least one short rest's worth.
Yeah, I'll
Dina
spend my.
sleeps in like abnormally long.
And so Sterling and Amet, who gets up first? You can roll it if you want, or you can just decide.
Well, for the past while or so, Sterling usually wakes up first for his watch shift, but, well, I think he sleeps in from that, so he still wakes up pretty early.
That's fair.
Sketch, did you want to say anything like contested? Does I mean, does Amet get up earlier, or
I feel like she would be napping for a while.
That's fair. So Sterling, you are the first one up. Is there anything you want to do before probably Amet and then Seda get up?
I could, since we're at least rather safe here, probably start making some breakfast at that kitchen he saw when walking in.
Oh, fair. Just sort of make breakfast.
Yeah.
Your breakfast.
So I guess Amet wakes up to the smell of breakfast cooking. What are you cooking? I mean, everything you could possibly want is there. Like, you know, there's like presumably totally fresh eggs, bacon, sausage, everything you could possibly imagine.
It's probably just a big spread of stuff
That's fair.
and pancakes.
Totally fair. Yeah. So Amet, you know how you smell bacon. What are you doing?
I'm going to see where the bacon is.
Fair. Immortus, go ahead and give me a Constitution save, as opposed to just checking
Sure.
the exhaustion. Well, a 6 is a
that's still
failure.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you do take the level of exhaustion. Yeah. So, I guess the question is, how long are the two of you like just sitting and eating before you're like, where's Immortus? Like the door to Seda's room is open. You can see that they are still sleeping.
Yes, I guess they probably search the rest of the floor first.
And you do not find.
Oh no, he didn't. So Sterling heads to the stairs and asks for the novice library.
And you are brought to the novice library, where you find. Are you sitting like on the podium the statue was on, just sitting there reading books,
Oh, I probably would be.
or at one of the desks?
Let me look at probably at a desk. I probably did my research in the books and I'm like doing the transcribing and stuff.
That's totally fair.
So like there's books open and they're all wizardly tomes and scrolls and stuff. But in the middle of it is his little that tattered journal filled with like insane scribblings and drawings of skulls and whatnot.
I'd like to imagine that somehow, like at least first glance, the text is just wrong somehow too.
Yeah, it's like total like in something a crazy person has.
Like somebody just turned on the Thriller font or something.
Right.
Yeah. So
it's like something that if you see your 5-year-old drawing this stuff, you take them to the church, get a priest.
I think as you step off the stairs, you immediately see where he is over there.
Hey, Immortus.
Oh, hey.
How long have you been in here?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Well, I made some breakfast. Come get some.
There's no clocks in here.
Knowing things is for professionals.
Hey,
We're not
I think I can kill you.
Pardon?
Just temporarily. Check it out. And he's like, shows the book, and it's just insane scribbling.
Immortus.
Insane scribbling.
Come get breakfast.
No, seriously, we might make use of this.
Why?
Like just like sneak in, or like I don't know. I'm still working on that part.
So the paladin walks closer, gets an arm around Immortus's middle, and picks him up, and starts walking to the stairs again.
Just likes to pick people up, okay?
I'm allowing this to happen.
He
Imagine-
says that, right? That's in character.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. That too.
Apprentice quarters.
You're just like carrying him, and he just like continues to flip through the book. That's good stuff. Yeah. I say about the time that Sterling comes back with the mortise and sets him down like by the table is when Sato comes to the
Yeah.
smell of bacon.
Oh, food. I'm starving. My body just did so much healing. I need the foodstuffs. So, walk out, and there's a Sterling carrying an mortise. Right? That's what I stumble out of bed to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he sets it down at the table.
Yeah, Mortis starts kicking when they're at the apprentice quarters. He does have his dignity. We down.
You gonna eat?
Yes, I'll eat.
Ah,
Not that I would need to if I would spell.
neat. Go eat.
Neat, go eat. I don't give a shit. Please go eat your food.
That's good stuff.
Santa like this just kind of this in pajamas, just kind of goes blop, sits down and just like foods, like a messy. They're a fighter. That's this their world. Like okay, I sit down. I have pajamas on. There's food in front of me. I eat with my fingers.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yep. You
Fair enough.
didn't look like you got any sleep, Mortis. You okay?
I always look like this.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Seda looks at you like the squeaky like, did I get hit? How hard did I get hit yesterday? You don't always look like this. You're usually more handsome.
Uncomfortable silence.
Yep. Shoves more food in mouth to avoid talking.
How early did you get up? Gosh.
Pretty early. But yeah, I went to the library. And, pretty interesting things down there. I found some spells. I can like command. I thought about you. Say that I could like command animals to be messengers, which is pretty cool. But
Yeah.
then I found a spell that it can put, if it works, put someone into like a death-like sleep, like where you're basically you are dead until I would awaken you with like a kiss. Well, it really doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a kiss, but I think it would be more, thematic if it was a kiss.
Is
But-
that what you were thinking of when you suggested it to me?
That's kind of cool.
Well, yeah, isn't it cool? See,
Yeah,
Craig
that's
thinks
actually
it's cool.
neat. That could be useful. Bring someone in
See?
bed.
Thank you.
Then we
Thank-
wouldn't. That could get us in the building.
That's what I'm thinking. Just now, I started thinking that. Yes, like we could return and be. Some people might be dead. They'll be like, "Oh man, they died in the way to the quest, whatever."
On the way back, and like they need to rush to get him in. Like, oh, they're yes, it's possible. I like this. It's a tool to have on our tool belt.
Yes, tools and tool belt. So what did you guys do?
Sleep.
I had dreams about glowing flowers.
That's weird because you were sleeping next to a golden flower.
That makes sense. I think.
So there's like the sort of like sound of the teleporter activating, and you see Gideon step off the stairs, and he looks into the room. Well, how did you find everything?
Very comfortable. It's nice to find a bed that's my own size.
I'm glad to hear it. Well, I assume everything went well since you're all alive.
We got the skull thing. We got rid of the cape stuff. I think I lost my mind temporarily. And yeah, we're good.
Zin also popped out one last time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fuck that guy.
So
He is unexisted now. He no longer exists.
that shouldn't
Right.
have. Oh, I know why that
really-
happens.
hates me.
The calculations for how long he would take to come back were based on if he had been slain with a weapon such as mine, which is specifically designed to keep things from coming back. But I wasn't the one who finished him off, was I? That was
He's
you.
dead now.
And he points at Sterling.
Oh,
Well, I did have another thought, if you're interested, Seda.
Mhm.
I could loan you my sword if you're going to go fight the vampire.
Santa doesn't. No, you know what? They might. At this moment in their lives, they might actually kind of. It is a dark chuckle. That does elicit a dark chuckle from Seda.
They do have means of escaping that this sword could put to rest.
Yeah, because they can go all non-tangible and slip through things unless we find they probably have those things hidden far, far away. Okay, because you're not gonna need it here.
Well, not currently, but I would like you to return it when you come back to
Yeah.
deal with the city problem.
Yeah. On that note, we're kind of threw around the idea that looks at everybody else. You know, that thing we talked about briefly. Like, basically, are we good to talk about that, everybody?
Yeah.
We kind of
alright.
threw around the idea of maybe just well, one, yes, definitely fighting some, but also just taking some of the people and peacing out.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Yeah, that one. And bringing,
Potentially even bringing them here.
yeah, and then dealing with the city problem.
Well, as we are speaking of vampires, the biggest problem you have to deal with in that context is why I would assume you wanted to take them during the day.
Mm.
But the biggest problem you have in that is vampires often have thralls,
Yep.
which sometimes I have witnessed myself have enhanced capabilities.
There's gonna be problems either way. Taking them at night's suicidal.
Well,
Unless we just like blow up all the walls and give them no nighttime, or give them no protection from daytime.
that is what the brooch is for, is it not?
Well, yes, but like we actually have some goblin friends who are pretty good at engineering stuff. We could make
oh wow.
uh
Yeah.
we could make a fucking what are those things called that throw rocks?
Catapult.
Catapult or a
Trebuchet.
ballista or trebuchet of foam form and just take the building down. That would mess up their thralls too. Just siege them from the outside.
Whichever manner you use, there will be some issues.
Oh yeah, there's always going to be issues, but mostly just that, you know, Mr. McJerkface Craven or whatever his name is. Seda doesn't really care right now. He wants to kill the vampires. There's lots of vampires, and the only thing that's endangering the people in the city currently is the fact that they are under the thumb of a vampire.
I can certainly tell you, and I imagine you know some of this, Seda.
Yeah.
Killing Lyric would release any of the thralls who were acquired against their will.
Yeah, that's fair.
But not doing so, and then killing said thralls is always a tricky choice.
Seda understands the moral balance of that one, but in that same point, there might as well already be dead. Because if saving them threatens, like, in the moral calculus in their brain, if saving them endangers 10 other people, it's not worth it.
And
Sada's the kind of person that if someone were like, oh, there's a baby buggy that you have to save, or you know, or this bus full of children, she would save the bus full of children and let the baby buggy die.
Sure.
They're not a superhero. They know they can't do both.
I suppose,
like, to that math, like that's not math to her, to them.
I suppose my greatest fear with all of that would be that if you did not kill Lyric and you came here, that he would come.
Yeah. But then he'd have to travel, and traveling means leaving his safety, and traveling would mean I could hit him on the way.
The boards have been listening very thoughtfully throughout.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to
Stroking-
get him to
stroking
leave the
his beard.
city.
I'm not sure if we have the command to just pull the whole people out of the city.
Not everybody would leave. No.
I think this may be a little bit selfish of me, but I think we definitely need to kill this vampire.
There's no reason to fight him in his home.
Well, we don't. I mean, if we can think of a way to get him out, sure, we can find him somewhere else. But I don't think walking in there and saying, "Hey, everybody, let's leave," be. I don't think they'd go with us. Not without
Not
showing. If we can kill the vampire and take all of the evidence, all the stuff that we know is in there, hidden from those people, and show it to them, they'll have no choice but to. We'd be the de facto rulers at that point.
Don't you have a book in your possession currently that shows us this already?
Do I?
I
We
don't
didn't give it-
remember.
We didn't give it back to them. We didn't give them the book that we got from Gates Pass. And every single runner team back home has seen stuff that they're not supposed to talk about. That we all look at each other in shame and keep quiet. Burst the dam.
You could always face it on two fronts. Find someone
think-
to unleash that information into the public,
Mm-hmm.
while you take on the Vampire Lord. Well, maybe not you. I'm sure you have allies.
Yeah.
Or both.
It should
You
should
and
come from
allies.
someone that they trust. Might not be the best word, but maybe Sterling's dad. He's a vampire. What was the word?
Stewart.
He's a
Steward.
He might not be able to actually speak out against him. Acting out against him was difficult enough.
But you know me, I'm all about speaking out against him. But I mean, you've seen the results I get with my little performances.
Well, the least we can do is stack the deck against them. And he places his sword onto the table, like next to your plate, Seda.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to have one of mine while I'm gone, just in case some trouble happens? I don't need to carry 3 swords.
That would be a fair trade, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If only
Got the-
temporarily.
Yeah, I've got the... let's see, which one? The green... I got the green short sword. It's pretty cool. It's got a gem in it. Does magic stuff. What's this guy do? Does it summon, like... Does it do acid damage or something? I don't remember what it does.
It has 3 unreplenishable charges of acid arrow, I think.
Yeah. Oh, acid arrow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd prefer not to give the quick blade because that one helps me attack more than once. So I'd be able to stab the guy more with the other sword. But I mean, the green one's pretty cool. I like the short sword.
Oh, is that the one you want to give him? I mean, he'll take
I'll
it.
give him the short sword, the green one.
Yeah, he takes it. And he does like the whole thing where he like steps back and like swings
Yeah.
it a few times.
It's a super fancy sword.
He's clearly a fencer, right?
Yeah. So
Uh,
let's say there's a pirate. Just a swashbuckler. Give me a stick.
well balanced.
It's a really expensive, overly designed sword, but it works well.
Well, that is the best thing to have in a fight, is a sword that works well. Well, if it would aid in your travels while you were resting, I prepared the teleporter. I can send you home if you like.
Straight home.
Straight
Well,
home?
To the gates, certainly.
Wow. That's ooh.
That changes the map.
That's it's a little closer than I really wanted to be immediately.
Right.
To clarify, I can the way this teleporter functions is you step upon it and
Huh.
envision the place that you want to go.
Okay, that's different. That's great because there's a little shrine to a traveling god that I can picture very clearly. That's close to home, but not that close.
Something that would give you time to prepare rather than appearing at the gate.
Yeah, it would. Or we could just straight go to where the goblins are because I have a really good visual image of that little cave as well.
Well, we might also appear outside the pass so the new gate that has been being built would see us come in.
No,
We don't know what it looks like. It's been built.
and also in that, then we don't want them to know we're coming in. We haven't decided if we're going to come in and ring the bells or if we're going to sneak into the castle at night and slit some throats. And by night, I mean daytime.
Or we could all be dead and then like rise from our graves.
Yeah, something. We don't know what we're doing yet. So,
Yeah.
I would certainly
that'd be
recommend finding a way to find allies.
yeah.
You
So-
see his gaze seems to shift to a random spot in the room, and he stares
Look
long and hard at that
over
spot.
there for a second. Like, what is he looking at? What's going on over there? I don't see anything. Is something
Oh, go ahead
there?
and give me a perception check.
Okay.
You're looking at a statue?
What's
I've
going
been
on?
It
looking
looks
at
like
that
just a spot in the air.
statue. Okay.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me roll a perception check. Hi.
Ooh.
He's staring at the wall.
The best that you can gather with your 26 is that there almost appears to be like a shimmer of light over there, just like a small round spot. And Gideon goes,
Huh.
It's been following you, whatever it is.
Is that my mom? Or
I
someone watching us?
can't be certain.
It's following me or following them?
Seems to be all of you.
Okay, so it's probably not my mom.
Hold a moment. He walks to the steps and vanishes.
Because no one else can see it, so we're just talking about.
Yeah, to everybody else, you're just staring at this into the random space. There's nothing there, you know.
You guys don't. It's really faint. Like how when someone's trying to point, it's like pointing at a particle of dust in the air.
He reappears a few moments later. He walks over to you, Immortus, and he hands you a scroll, and he says, "Look at that spot and read this." It's
Okay.
dispel magic. He basically has you cast dispel magic in that space.
This I like. Dispel magic.
Yeah, there's a shimmer, and then one of those.
What was done, let it be undone. Sign the wizard.
Beautiful. There's this shimmer, and it almost appears as if the air itself peels away, and you see one of those floating eyes just floating there.
Oh, great.
Son of a bitch.
This guy.
One of Thodrick's eyes. This must be the individual you talked about before. That it...
Point at it. All right. If you're on our side, go down. And just kind of points at the hand down.
Mhm.
I can't intuit an eyeball though. Wait, I can't do truth. Fucking zone of truth on it because it's not speaking. Ah.
Just signs.
Shit.
Just hold up signs. Go to the right one.
Well, I mean, but they could still lie. There's no way to just say it's just there's no way to detect if it's lying because it's just movement. With words, there's intonation and tone, or you could use a spell to detect lying. With this, it's literally just a fucking magic eyeball seeing us. And if it can read lips, it knows what we've been saying.
Ah. Something's happening over there.
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that.
It's okay. I don't know. Looks at Immortus. You're the one that talked to them.
I don't know.
I mean, he did give you a scroll of fireball, so there's that.
Yeah.
That I don't. Did you use that? I don't remember.
No, I've been keeping that in my back pocket just in case Zim at Seda did some squirrely shit.
That's fair.
The last two encounters was versus fire people, so I didn't really use that either.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I did notice it when I first encountered you, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything other than observing. And you know who this eye belongs to.
We do, but this is I can't even hazard a guess because yeah, sure, it could. This guy is known for observing things and keeping it quiet to himself, as mischievous as he did when we went out to the mountains. But I don't know if I mean he might be being made to do this by the vampire.
And then not only that, like if this individual was tortured, Sada's legit putting hand in front of mouth now. If this individual is tortured, they may be pressed for this information or magically pulled from them. So effectively every plan we have now is shot.
The give me a perception check, all of you. Now that you're like literally looking at this eye that's sort of just floating there.
At 26, apparently I'm still just as good as I was before. It's fine.
Nice. It's a very high DC. Hold on, let me get Gideon's as well. So nobody succeeded except Gideon and Seda. Yeah, it is above 20. You see another one of those like shimmers of the air sort of like float in next to it, and then the eye that you had been staring at dissolves away.
Did it just call another one in that we can't see because it thinks we can't see it or know that other one's there?
When the effect ends, it returns the information to the summoner.
Ah, great. Cool.
Well, on a positive note, as he's saying that, Immortus, you hear Ao's voice in your head sending. He goes, "Oh, so you found me again. Oh, I thought that one would really do it. Seems you're
Ada
faring
can
well."
see everything.
To you, Immortus, it you hear this guy's voice. You for everybody else, Gideon's
talking
well, he hasn't said anything yet, but maybe. Gideon continues on, and he basically says, "Well, maybe now we'll get an answer sooner than we thought." Like, as he has no idea that this guy is talking to you, Immortus. Which, since it is sending, it is two-way, so you can respond with 25 words or less.
Well, when he hears it, Immortus straightens up and raises his hand. Like,
that's amazing.
Tell me what he says again. What he says to Immortus.
Oh yeah, he basically says it seems you guys found me again, and it seems like you guys are doing well.
Okay, Immortus, jeez. Immortus looks to everyone. He's like, he's talking to me in my brain. What should I say?
I mean, ask him why he's watching us. Ask him what he wants. Sending is only a few words, right? You need to be concise. Wait, how is he talking to you?
Yes, we are doing well. Why are you watching us? And Immortus says that out loud as well as thinking it, because number one, he wants to be convenient for everyone, and two, he's not precisely sure how this works.
Fair. There's definitely a pause, and then you hear back again. Well, I want to get out of here more than anything, and currently you're the only ones that are out there. I did watch the fight with the third runner team, and that was interesting. And then it kind of just cuts off.
Can I do, what's it called, an insight check? Can I do that on sending messages? I don't even know.
I'm going to go with yes.
Whoopity-doo!
As far as you can tell, he's being honest and sincere.
He says he wants to get out of there more than anyone else. Can I respond to this sending too?
Yes, you can. So it's basically
I
to
don't-
you and then from you.
Yeah.
And then to
Yeah.
you and from you for another spell. And, you get the idea.
Yeah. And, yeah. Mortis he says he wants to get out of there as much as anyone else. He's been watching us. He saw a fight with the third runner team. I guess he's just curious. And Immortus, as he says that, obviously he is not as...
Yeah.
He's not saying that with any kind of
Conviction?
conviction. Yes, good word.
Yeah.
Who's not saying with conviction?
Immortus doesn't believe this is getting too complicated. Immortus doesn't trust this guy.
Okay, got you. So he watched it, but we need to know if he can hear us, I guess. He obviously can't hear if he's talking to you. So okay, but we don't know if he can read lips or not.
I could just ask him if he wants anything to say to the group,
Yeah, there you go.
and I will reply again out loud, but also to him. Yeah, thanks. That was a bit of a rough fight, but we got through it okay. Anything you want to say to us?
Yeah. Again, long pause, and the response comes back. I like the idea of killing Lyric. I would really like my freedom. Being trapped here isn't exactly what I would call fun.
He likes the idea of killing Lyric. He wants his freedom and doesn't think being trapped there is fun.
Okay, so that's great. Everything. Fair. Being trapped isn't fun. Okay. Well, that's still on the table. It's still what we want to have happen. But we need to find a way into the castle, if it's going to happen at all.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, this is a out-of-game question that my character probably knows something about or have an idea about. In this universe, because it is DMs and universe specific, you said something about thralls, but in some lore cases, when you kill the master vampire, anybody who is turned is no longer turned.
No, that would not apply here. Just thralls, not vampire spawn.
Just checking. Yeah, just checking.
Yeah, and I think you would know that.
Yeah. And this individual is a vampire spawn, correct?
Yeah, he would be a vampire spawn.
Yeah. And that means what's his tits would still be after him.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
You would need probably more information to know definitively like what this guy would do if you killed Lyric and this guy could just go, like where he would go. You'd kind of need information on that. And, to get more information to know that, I should say.
But I mean, but then at that point, do we even care if the vampire killer goes over and kills the vampire? I mean, do we? Like, I don't know that Seda would care much about that part. Just leave us alone.
Gideon goes, well, I can't exactly read my lips as I have none. Do you think you could ask it a question for me?
Sure.
Where did it learn this spell? The eyes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because this is the wizard, the Thoric's spell. I think he I still can send him one, right? Okay.
No, you don't have one left, but it does seem like
All
he
right,
was
okay.
reading your lips, so hence the statement of lips.
Yeah.
So you would just look. I guess Sada's the only one who knows where it is, so Sada's the only one who could like look at it and talk to it directly.
So yeah, I guess I'll look at the. Well, yeah, that's right. You just said I can't see it.
I mean, Gideon saw it too, so he can point at it. He's like, it's just right here. So you can talk to it, but like,
Where did you learn the spell? And I make a gesture to the air. Maybe it could be pretty useful for our plan.
there's a very like this time it's an exceedingly long response. It's Laric's fault. Before I was a vampire, he did something to me, trapped the echoes of ghosts in my head, wizards from the past.
Immortals will turn to Gideon. He says that before he was turned, Lyric did something to him. He somehow gave him ghosts from the past, maybe memories, and I assume, but he says that it's ghosts from the past before he was turned. So, what do you think?
It's possible. If it's Fodrick's actual ghost, I'm sure he's not happy about being there any more than this individual is happy about being there.
Were there other members of the order that had the spell?
Yes. Any of the sorry, there's like ranks I gotta remember. Any of the official Undying Eyes members had this spell. Was something of an initiation.
Yeah, I definitely could see evil vampire wanting to, dominate his former enemies as a way of, payback. Or
Indeed. It sounds to me as if this individual wants freedom. And even if they are not necessarily an ally, it seems as if something and someone you could use.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, more just turns to the party, and it definitely seems like we were already thinking we could trust him, but how much trust do we want to put in him?
Yeah.
Question. How much do we want to rely on him?
Sterling shrugs because, well, he's only heard about this guy through you guys.
Ao is whose brother again?
Ivo's.
Ivo's. And Ivo's on board with us, correct?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
To Ivo, his brother and mother,
sister.
No, just his brother and mother.
Okay.
Are now dead because he doesn't know that Ao's still alive.
Yeah.
Are dead because of the vampires. So
Yeah.
he's absolutely all in on anything that involves killing Lyric.
Yeah.
In fact, I think he's the only one you guys are pretty sure 100% sure you can trust.
Him and the dude that we converted.
Oh yeah, who's helping at a shop right now?
Yeah.
But, fair.
Well, we can get messages to people on the inside through the use of animals, and Mortis turns his page of his Book of Shadows to a bunch of scary-looking animal drawings that have been etched in. I can do that as well.
Spend some time in the library, huh?
I did. Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to offend you by not taking advantage of your hospitality.
Well, it's
So
been some.
Seda, oh sorry, Seda does a thing that she doesn't, or they don't really want to do. They put the runner mask back on because it covers the mouth.
That's fair. uh, yeah.
Or maybe they're not going to do that yet because they don't want it to be too apparent because that's way too obvious. Never mind. No, not going to do that.
Fair.
It might be that obvious just to play the devil's advocate. I mean, that is our gear, and we're getting ready to go.
Yeah, we're not leaving yet, but Seda's just going to be more aware of little things in the air and direction they're facing. That's all. Currently, because we're going to stick here a little bit longer. Because you're exhausted. We're not leaving until you've slept. Because you need to sleep a full night because we can legit just teleport back. I also need to make a ring call because it's been a minute.
That's gonna be pretty crucial too.
Yeah. I need to figure out what I'm gonna say.
Perhaps it's something
elsewhere.
We all need to
yes.
think on for some time.
Well, we should probably have a plan before you use the ring.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, and before you teleport away too.
Yes, that. So I guess we get to stay here for a little while longer because we've literally just cut off how many 3-4 weeks, a month and a half, 2 months,
something like that of travel, and that's assuming you don't die on the way.
So Seda's gonna legitimately turn to Gerald.
Gideon, oh my god.
Gideon.
I don't know
sorry.
why that one was so funny to me.
Gerald.
Gerald.
You said it with such disdain too. I'll turn over to Gerald.
God damn it, Gerald. Seda's gonna turn to Gideon and be like, you know what? Do you take hugs? I feel like if you're gonna bony, it's fine. I don't care. But thank you. You get a hug. Seda's gonna give Skelly Man a hug. Just for all his help.
Yeah, I mean he nods and he sort of does that thing where he pats your back with one hand.
Yeah, and it's weird hugging a skeleton, but whatever. Probably not the strangest things Seda's hugged in her existence.
In the meantime, I am still working on getting the device for the city situation fixed. I'm not sure when that'll be done, but if you're going to be taking the time to presumably end a vampire lord, I'll be sure to have it ready when you do return. But that is a quest for another day, as they say. In the meantime, you have access to the majority of the tower. If you have any questions, simply stand at the base of the stairs and speak the following.
I don't know if I can say that. I don't speak dog very well.
Yes, you can. You
she totally could. Or they totally could. To be fair.
Rex,
how'd you get in here, mastiffs?
They just climb up the stairs. Oh, you made me lose my train of thought. Calm down, dog. Simply speak query and then your name. Access.
Nice.
Until then, if you need me, again, stand at the base of the stairs and say, request Gideon. For now,
thank you.
I will let you have your reign. Good day.
Good day.
And I think that's probably a great place to end for today. Sound good?
Yeah, that was good. I liked it.
And we'll aim to be back Tuesday, maybe, possibly, probably. We'll see. That was fun. Thank you all for coming. It's been a great time.
It was good to get back to it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we'll see where we go from here. If you guys want to spitball some plans off stream, that'd be great too. And we can just RP him out next week.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea actually.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid a good friend of mine, Luna Lyric. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for coming. And
Yeah.
you know, if you want to see the Red Hot Bones, they're on Patreon, and they're a stronger version.
The bones.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Night.